Hello everybody. Hello and welcome to Limbus Company. Yippee! Yahoo! Hello everyone and welcome. Excuse me. Forgot to cough before I turned on my microphone, but here we are. I'm also drinking some water real quick, so if you hear me go silent, it's me drinking. Okay, so, welcome everyone. It's good to see you all. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing good myself. It is the beginning of the weekend, beginning of the week, worst time of the week, except when it comes to patch notes and ID teasers and hype. You know, we got patch notes today, we get ID teaser tomorrow. We get we get teaser on Friday, patch on Thursday. It's full of it. It's so full of lunacy. And next week, by the way, 10,000% is going to be the LCE Buckgak, by the way. 10,000% LCE. LCE Buckgak is 10,000% next week. I bet all of y'all souls on it. Okay? Every single one of you. Now, speaking of souls, we have the daily login. So I hope you've been logging in consistently on Limbus Company for the last 12 days. We're on the 12th day right now, which would have given you a extraction ticket. And now we have 2 more days, if you have been logging in consistently, for the last 12 days. We have a ticket, last one, before we have, boom, a 4-pack Juicy Angela announcer, if you haven't already, the animated banner, the animated effect, and the most powerful, the strongest 3rd anniversary nominal identity ticket. This one, I'm sure a lot of people have been ready for this one, raring to go. A legendary identity of your choosing, including events, except Walpurgis not, and except Season 7. So you can pick. Yes, you. Right there. Who's eating your food right now? I see you. You have the tab on the other side, but I can see you. And so that's what we're going to be doing when that comes out. Although, for me, unfortunately, I guide others to a treasure I cannot possess. This does nothing for me. Okay? Right? I am your guide. I am the Vigilius, and you guys are like the sinners, okay? I don't get anything out of this. Well, okay, Vigilius actually gets something out of it. I'm like Vigilius if he doesn't get anything out of it. So I guess I'm just the normal guide. How do you know? Just, a prediction. Beard writing. So, anyway, at least you guys get to, at least all of y'all get to grab yourselves a free, yeah, I will guide the way. I will open the path. You know, at least you guys get to experience some juicy logins. I throw it back. I don't think I will. And also you get Angela. And if you already have Angela, you get 50 thread crates, which is approximately 100 thread. Hello. So, pretty good, pretty juiced. Especially if you've gotten all the Walpurgis stuff. If you got the Walpurgis missions, by the way, I believe it was approximately like 14, I think, extraction tickets on the Walpurgis event. So 14 extraction tickets, I think. I'm just spitting that number out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure it was 14. Or around that time. 14 plus like the A tier, that's like 20 pools for free. Oh, the greed of this economy. Anyway, what are we doing today, guys? Obviously, today we are going to be talking about the patch notes. Now, we got some juicy double patch. We have the standard Thursday patch. Then we have the content patch, which is the extreme. We'll be discussing both of those today, starting with the standard patch and then going into the extreme patch for this in this case. So, and there's some new stuff in there that I don't think people were expecting, which you might see down here. I've kind of already spoiled everything down there, but that's okay. We live in a spoiler society. I'm allowed to spoiler things. I'm allowed to spoiler things. You guys are not allowed to spoiler things. That's how the rules go. Rules for thee, not for me. Sorry, I was drinking water. So, first things first, I gotta grab my modules. Is better to get a warp in a 3 Assure Distractor? Yes. I did the fucking inventory thing again. It is possible to get... Where is it? Walpurgises using your guaranteed 3 extract. This right here. You can get Walpurgis identities. The chance is low because it doesn't have a boost assigned to it. There's no, like, plus percentage chance boost. Right? And there's no pity. But you can do a guaranteed 3-star. So that's that. Which is great. We do a face reveal. I don't think it really is important to, like, the gimmick. So, probably not. Who knows? There could always be 10... Maybe like 10 years into the future when Limbus is over and ProjectMoon and Kim Ji-hoon sells the company to go be a mukbang streamer and I run out of content, we'll do like a... We'll like completely 180 the entire channel and turn it into like a Roblox, you know, slop, you know, video where we play Roblox games and I'll get like a shitty haircut and go like blonde. Or like blue hair or whatever, I don't know. Would I buy the company? But probably no, and most likely never. So I doubt that's gonna happen. Okay. So, shall we get ready? Ooh. Let's have a look here. Boom, bam. I'm just grabbing the, I'm getting the patch notes open. Okay. We have patch notes. Give some lunacy. No. All right. Shall we get ready with the patch notes? As per usual, we're going to discuss the standard patch. Then we're going to discuss a TLDR. Like, I'll go over it twice, pretty much. Then, we'll go over the extreme patch. I'll give that a TLDR. And then after that, I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something. So, the 12th of March scheduled update notice. The server, of course, will enter scheduled maintenance from 10 a.m., 12 p.m., Korean Standard Time. The biggest thing here is, and immediately right off the bat, no bar, no hesitation, no warning. The Facade projection update. A new Facade projection feature will be added, allowing you to project the appearance of a chosen chosen identity onto another identity of each sinner. And you can see this. I guess that's them putting the skins on. Oh, it's over here, technically. Then we have the obtaining the Facade projection. You can weave / craft the facade of an identity whose appearance you wish to project by up-tying that identity to tier 4. Weaving a facade, or skin in this instance, requires 125 thread skein. What? Thread skein? Okay. Using the ego shards of a sinner whose facade you wish to craft will allow weaving at a lower cost. So we have a ratio example, weaving the LCB Sinner Yisang facade. We have Yisang ego shards thread skein is a 1-to-1. But other Sin ego shards is a 1-to-1. And thread is actually a 2-to-1. So they're both 2-to-1 and they're 1-to-1. So if we open this up and we do a little zoomage, that here is good. So we can see here this new menu. Now, where is the facade? Is there a facade? Ah, the facade button is over here. So you can kind of see over here, there's a facade button. It's German for a long bunch of thread put together. Okay, that makes sense. Why is he saying specifically cheaper? I think they're just, so what it's saying is, so first of all, here's the button. You see the facade button over here. Here we have, damn, dude, look how rich this, look how rich they are. Is this Kim Ji-hoon? This is Kim Ji-hoon's account, bro. Look how rich this account is. Holy shit. Anyway, here you can see the, it's very similar to the convert thread to, convert shards to thread. Look at that thread. Yeah. And then you can see we have the thread scheme, or thread scheme. I'm just gonna say thread scheme. That sounds the best. And as you can see, Yi-sang has a little thumbs up. So this is implying, and as you can see, Yi-sang is currently selected by the thread scheme, and Yi-sang's ego shard is doing a little double thumbs up. This means that one Yi-sang shard, will equal one thread scheme. However, if you were using Don Quixote, but you were on Yi-sang, it would be 2 Don Quixotes to equal 1 thread scheme. Now, it only takes 125 thread scheme. That's 125 shards, which is what? 150, 350. That's like a little bit more than 1/4 of an identity. And as you can see, it shows the conversion here. So 1-to-1 of the same sinner is 1-to-1. Another sinner is 2-to-1. And thread is actually also 2-to-1. So you're actually not encouraged to use thread here. You can if you want. Guys, you guys know that we're definitely going to be trying to get every skin in the game, right? Like, I'm actually so happy they've done this. This is now another thing to grind for. I was worried that once I had finished all the ego, because we only have like 30 ego left. I mean, it's still a lot. Like, 30 ego is still a lot, but I was, like, getting concerned. I was like, oh, dude, once we run out of ego, I'm cooked, bro. Like, I like collecting my things, right? But now we have over 160 fucking skins to collect in the game, and there's going to be more every fortnight. Such a fucking W, bro. We will definitely be trying to do this. I will 100% be trying to get every skin. Faster animations? Actually, the animations don't work. So, how much crates do you actually get in a week? If we go to Limbus company wiki.gg, I can have a look at the, because I do the more expensive method, so I get more. But if you don't get more, I go to Mirror Dungeon. Tells me here. So you would normally get 225 Battle Pass, which is 20. That's 20 levels, 22 and a half levels. So 22 and a half levels, and then it's 9 crates, I think, right? Per? Is it 9 or 6? You get 1 level every day for dailies. True. How much crates do you get at the end of one? Is it with Battle Pass? Is it 3? No, you get 3 from the thing. Is it 4? I think it's 4. Or was it 7? I think it's 7? I don't remember. I don't like pay attention to the amount you get per 3 crates in normal. 3 crates per level. 1 and then 2. Yeah. If you do the 3 weekly method, you get more. So 3 crates per level. Okay, so it's 3 crates per level. And then you get 22.5 levels. So 22 multiplied by 3. You get around 65 plus crates if you're just doing one hard mode. So that is a single skin. Because obviously 65, half of 65, you average it out. Right? You get a bit more than 65, but I'm just going to say 65 plus, right? 69. Yeah, it seems to be about 69, or I think if you do it my method, you get like around 70. You get 71 or 72. But yeah, pretty much half, which That's kind of cool. There you go. I mean, that's one skin per week. It's not bad. Obviously, this is for like the late game, right? That's not bad. It's a lot better than if it was 400. I think that would have been a lot harder. Now, again, this is only for like... Now, this also does not account, by the way. This does not account if you're pulling. If you're pulling, if you're an active puller, right? If you're an active puller, you will not notice. Like, you're gonna be chilling. So let's get out of this now. Go back here. And if we go down here, we can see the facade projection update. Applying the facade projection. You may apply rafted facade via the facade projection menu within the team loadout. It looks like here we have the skin system. It looks like cards, by the way. That's so cute, because obviously it's supposed to be like a deck of cards. This makes them look like the deck of cards more. When a facade is projected, which is this little symbol on Faust, you can confirm the projected facade directly from the team loadout screen. Oh, there's a lot of info here. Thread skeins are not accumulated in the inventory as a separate currency. After completing the facade projection, the projection animation in the team loadout will be displayed only once. Projecting a facade does not change animation speed. It will follow the animation speed of the identity currently selected in the loadout. Yeah, this would probably... Honestly, knowing ProjectMoon code, this would break the fucking entire game. It would literally crack under, like, a single pressure if it changed speeds. Yeah, this is only for identities that you have uptype 4. You have to have an identity uptype 4 to be able to put a skin on someone. What else does it say? For certain identities, animations may not be fully compatible when facade projection is applied. Additionally, facade projection may not be supported for some identities. Please keep this in mind when you weave your facade. It'll be subject to the seasonal head tax. No, it is not accumulated in your inventory. So it is a separate... How do I describe it? It's like it only exists in this menu, it looks like. It's kind of like projection rate, it looks like. I think it's kind of like projection rate, where it only exists in the thread skein menu. So it does not count as like a currency. You can't click it and like consume it or anything. I think that's what it means. We have a list of identities who are incompatible with the animation compatibility. There's a lot of here. We have, In the Name of Love and Hate Dawn, The Sword Sharpened with Tears Rodion, The Efflorescent Ego Procuration Don Quixote, Wild Hunt Heathcliff, Dawn Office Fixer Sinclair, The Lord of Hongwan Honglu, Thumb Capo Mersault, specifically Savage Tiger Slayer, Perfected Flurry of Blade, Chinese, and Empowered Skills. Details. Facade projection rate is limited to pre-transformation appearance. Applies to both projecting this identity's facade and projecting onto the identity. When projected, no appearance change occurs upon transformation. The transformations can be tracked via the buff icon displayed in the identity's buff list. When using I Carve the Path of a Lord, skill 3-2, the animation will show a solo attack instead of a follow-up attack with other Haisha identities. The empowered animation triggered under specific conditions will not be displayed. So, TLDR. Okay? TLDR. If your ID has a transformation state, it doesn't show. It only shows the base transformation. So Dawn, it'll only ever show her positive form. Rodion, it will only ever show her positive form. Right? That's what it means. Dawn Office Fixer Sinclair, it'll only ever show his fill-up form, not his volatile ego form. The Lord of Hongwan Honglu, specifically, does not show assist attacks. Which is kind of really funny. It just doesn't show his assist attack. So you'll get an assist attack, and it'll just be a really slow animation of a skill 3, which I think is probably going to be really funny, and we're definitely going to have to test that. And then Mersault, in his Capo form, will not show his empowered animation, because he has obviously a unique animation for his Ascended skill 3. Manager upscale. We can have the army of hee-hee-ha-has. I don't believe Wild Hunt is compatible with the Facade system. Wild Hunt Heathcliff is... Okay. You can have... You don't get the horse. Right? You can have the normal Wild Hunt, but you don't get the horse. So, you lose your Uma, which, depending on how you feel, might be worse than death. Now you can run captain on every team. Well, I mean, it's only one identity. You can only do one. You can't have 10 Ishmaels. As much as I wish you could have 10 Ishmaels, you can't have 10 Ishmaels. You can add Shin Aura? That's a good question. I don't know if it shows auras. I guess we'll have to experiment, right? Like, we will have to experiment if it does show auras or not. Next, we have new content. The Mirror of Names and Spiders Extreme Mode and Mirror Projection / Achievements. When it has more than 2 coins, I think it'll just repeatedly flash the last coin. So guys, we have Achievements and Extreme. Now this is very big. Specifically, we get projection rate immediately. I will discuss more about this in the next patch, but pretty much starting this week, you can start grinding 100% of the, up to 100% of the achievement system, which means you can complete the Mirror Dungeon Achievement Battle Pass, which gives you, most assumingly, some free seasonal stuff, which we will get to in the next patch. But for now, we have bug fixes and improvements. Now, here's the biggest bug fix and improvement. This one we got 500 fucking lunacy for. Adjusted the applicable scope of the support passive for the Lobotomy Ego Hornet Alteration Mersault due to a potential ambiguity in the description. So, before, the skill was supposed to activate only when for this turn all Pierce base attack skills are equipped on all allied slots. That is how it went. That was the most balanced way of doing it. But after, the skill will now activate when, for this turn, all equipped base attack skills are Pierce skills. Will trigger even when Ego or defense skills are equipped as well, as long as all base attack skills are Pierce skills. The support passive description will not change, only its behavior. Further details, refer to the previous notice. This... we already got the lunacy for this, chat. So if you haven't gotten the lunacy yet, you should hop on Limbus, because it gave us 500 lunacy for this. This was last week. Now this is fucking cracked. Okay, this was already probably one of the best support passes in the game. I mean, you needed a 4 Wrath Lust Res, right? You needed a 4 Wrath Lust Res. But, do you know what that means? You can just use Ego or a defensive skill to activate the Wrath Resin. How good is this support passive? This is a really fucking good support passive. This support passive gives the whole team it gives the whole team SP and it heals everyone. It is like a mini... Actually, in fact, I can just show it here. Hold on. We have Mersault here. Like, I'll just show you guys the passive just in case you perhaps don't have the Mersault or you're unfamiliar with how it works. All Pierce attack base skill end. The ally heals HP equal to 10% of HP of damage dealt with the attack, 2 times per counter. So every ally heals 10% of the damage they deal with Pierce attacks, 2 times per turn. But the most important one is if all base attack skills are Pierce, all allies heal 10% SP at turn end. This is uncapped. This is capped, this is uncapped. So you get 2 10% heals and you have an infinite SP Wrath generation. Now, the thing is, according to this new buff, right here, all you need are the base pierce skills. So if you had 7 sinners and 4 of them are pierce skills, base pierce skills, you can have 3 egos and it would still activate as long as you had 4 base pierce skills. But guess what? It requires a wrath res. Originally, you were supposed to use pierce to try and get pierce wrath skills. But here, does it exist for anything else? Yeah, there are other things that have a counter limit. Yes. But the thing is that with this change, the defensive skills and the ego skills can be wrath. You know what that means? You can use Harmony Sinclair as a reference, and like, I think Encorporodion defensive skill as like 2 wrath resin, and then just get the wrath from there. So you can use ego, or you can use your defensive skills to help with the wrath resonance, or you just get the bare minimum. Theoretically, chat, you could do 1 identity using a base pierce skill, right? And then have the 6 other identities have ego. And as long as there is a wrath resin, you trigger the effect. Hi, Welv. Well, good so far. I guess to catch you up, we have skins now. They added the skins. You have skins now. So, it costs... There's a new resource called Threadstein. It's 125 Threadstein to get a skin. And you can... And it's 1-to-1 conversion if you're using it with the correct sinner. So if you're trying to do Don Quixote, 1 Don Quixote shard equals 1 Threadstein. If you're trying to use Honglu shards, but it's Don Quixote, you get 2 Honglu shards for 1 Stein. So... 1-to-1, it's 125 Stein. But it's such a goofy name. Yeah, apparently it's German. Or like a big bundle of thread, so... Which is really funny. Am I getting it wrong? Is it Threadskeen? Sorry, it's not Threadstein, it's Threadskeen, right? It's Threadskeen, my bad, not Threadstein. Threadskeen. So yeah, Threadskeen. Is it cheap? Yeah, 125. So that's 1 weekly. Or approximately like 2 gamble sessions. Less power creepy or increase difficulty of enemies. I would rather they increase the difficulty of enemies. Personally. German, like Sinclair. So yeah, you can... It is Threadskin. Threadskin, Threadskin, Threadskin. Threadskin. I'm just going to read it out as it is black. So yeah, we have the Threadskin, and then I'm reading over... the current bug fixes with the Mersault. So this Mersault bug fix they did, this happened last week, but they're just making it more official now. As long as you have a single identity, right, with a base attack skill that is Pierce, and you fulfill the Wrath conditional, you can have 1 identity. If you have, let's say you have 7 identities, 1 of them is a Pierce skill, and then the other 6 are using Ego. As long as you have a Wrath res, every single identity will heal SP and heal based off attacks. That's cracked. That's cracked. No. It's 1-to-1. So if you are trying to... Whoever the sinner you're trying to convert is, they will have the better conversion rate, pretty much. I am German, and that is not a word. I don't know, man. This is Kim Ji-hoon. He probably like got them to make a new word. The captain can shoot bullets like Ishii. Imagine captain using a gun. Yeah, pretty much. But the animations don't change, and the speed doesn't change, sorry. So it'll still be the same speed as the others. Following on, we have Mersault's 125 thread per ID. Yeah, it's well, yeah, if no, it's more. It's more. If you use thread is the worst conversion. Thread is 2 per 1. Thread would be 250. It's about the price of an old 2-star. How much for all identities? I believe there's like 170 identities in the game. So about 20,000. About 20,000 thread scheme. I want to say about that. That probably makes the most amount of sense. But I'm just spitting that number out of my head. But yeah, you only are ever using thread for this if you are a fucking limbillionaire. The most logical thing is going to be using shards. So, as I said, we have fixed an issue where Hornet Mersault would not use certain voice lines. He didn't speak. He was silent. Now he's not silent anymore. Fixed the issue where the level of a killed sinner would not refresh when switching to Mirror Dungeon Hard after pressing normal. Okay, so that's a normal to hard bug. Fixed the issue where the name of ego gifts listed under the gift acquisition were displayed incorrectly. Okay, cool. Can you turn shards to thread? Yes. But it's the same amount. So it doesn't it's worse. It is better to use shards. If you want to unlock skins, use shards. That's kind of, you use shards pretty much. And you use the same sinner. So if you want Don Quixote, use Don Quixote shards. If you want Heathcliff, use Heathcliff shards. Unless you have like 10,000 Gregor shards, you don't want to, then you can do that. What is this? Fix an issue where the number of gifts displayed in the fuse pop-up will change inconsistently. I feel like I never saw that, but maybe I did. Fix the issue where the gift tier list indicator would appear as a blank when keyword is shown as a predicted result of fusion. I feel like I didn't see that either. Fix an issue where abnormal resources would appear on the boss in 6.5.15. I don't remember that. Fix the issue where 736 battle cinematic. And is that another fucking another Kanto 6 bug fix, bro? Dude, Kanto 6 is, how do I describe this, dude? Kanto 6 is running off fucking thread and needle. Like that's how thin the line is on Kanto 6, dude. They keep having to bug fix the shit out of that. Fix the issue in stage 736 battle cinematic where a certain identity is included in the team. That's Zichu, or was that Don Quixote? One of them. Skill slots affected to that identity would remain on screen. Okay, that's definitely Don. It's held together by fucking glue. It's like, literally, dude, every fucking time, man. Thread and needle. Is Hornet Missile skill 3 faster than Thumb S3? It depends which S3. The Ascended S3? Yeah, it's probably it's faster than the Ascended one. But the normal S3, I think Missiles is probably faster. Plus coins. Improved optimization code to reduce frame drops that would occur when using a takeoff ID module and identity takeoff ticket. Okay, cool. Improve the masking applied to areas of skill icons equipped in enemy skill slots on focus screen. Okay, so more transparency. Fix the issue in the loadout screen of the 8th Walpurgis Night where features and buttons unlocked at update 3 or higher would appear active when viewing the details of an identity whose tier 2 or lower. Okay. Fix the issue when newly added IDs were displayed in an unintended order when using the ID and takeoff module. Okay, cool. Fix the issue during the 8th Walpurgis Night where certain skill visuals would not display abnormally under certain conditions. Oh, this is a visual bug. English JP address typo issues in the 2026-03-06 update. Is that the translation update? Must be a translation update. Fix the issue where Starlight and the cost UI would appear on the team loadout screen before entering floors. When progressing in 6 or higher. Cool. Fix the issue where the retry stage button would appear during the tutorial battle. Yo, I gotta rewind. Fix the issue where the tutorial would not skip properly after using the skip button. Okay. Fix the issue where the skip pop-up text had low visibility during tutorial when the UI was set to dark. 300 lunacy. Okay, so pretty much all of this is just minor visual fixes, but the most important one here is the Mersault, clarification of the Mersault support passive. 300 lunacy. You should already have lunacy, chat, if you opened the game. Because the lunacy was from last week. We got 800 lunacy from the Mersault and one of the other bugs that happened as well. Yeah, the bugs and the Walpurgis mission didn't count, and you got 800 lunacy for that. So that is the standard update. Now, obviously, the most important thing here is this facade system, and I think I would like to zoom in on Faust here a little bit because he's very cute. I really like. Okay, this is really good, by the way. I really like that they give you the sprite. This is really nice. Oh, dude, look at this menu. Hold on, this is a nice menu. So we have little card details. So as you can see, if we have a look in here. So obviously you could only do it on identities that are up type 4. So this Faust is up type 4. This is Index Faust, right? Fao, who's very mouse. She's very cute. Stupid Faust. We have a little sprite. So you can actually see the sprite. I guess if you just if you don't remember what the sprite looks like, or if you want like a close-up sprite on that one. You can see the facade source, which I assume it is. You can probably click this and it shows the original identity. So as you can see here, weavable, 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 weavable. We have 125 thread skin. We also have a button here that says unequip facade from all something teams. All other teams? What does that say? From all other teams. It might be all other teams. So it looks like you can you can do this globally. You might be able to do this globally for all identities. It looks like. Which would be interesting. I'm not sure if this is like an identity thing where it's like if you put it on Malfaust, is every Malfaust now? Oh, from all current teams? Oh, that might be better. I do see a C there. No. It works on every identity. You just they need to be up type 4. Your sod quality. So, for example, this Index Faust is up type 4. This is the only one. Base center skins free? I think they might be. This is implied that. Well, I mean, it might. Yeah. This doesn't have weavable on it. It would make sense if the base centers are free. So it looks like you can unequip them all from the current team. So you can go to your current teams, as you can see here. Why is it 144p? I don't know. Ask the ProjectMoon team. So we have the identities you can pick. We have the background of the current selected one. You can swap between the facade. You have the little sprite. You can remove the facade projection. And you can see all of the weavable identities. We also have a new tab here, which is identities, ego, and facade. Yeah, you can use LCB. Hold on, that might be really funny. What if I use Rihan Yisang, but I was LCB Yisang? Base run all high shows. I hope we get the April Fool skins. This is okay, yeah, they're definitely paving the system. Once they add this in, they're gonna start adding. Dude, please give me that pajama skin. He mentioned pajama skins, and I just want Rodion in a big, fluffy pajama outfit with a big pillow. Please give me a Rodion in pajamas. Please, Kim Ji-hoon. Please! I need this! Zeus! Drop all of the sinners in a nice, fluffy pajama outfit, and my life is yours. Scary Bear Heathcliff. Dawn wearing a donkey pajama. And if they want to go Gooner, they could do swimsuits, but I don't think they do Gooner. They prefer to keep the Goonerism to like the actual identities. I don't think they would give them skins. They don't really like... Their Goonerism isn't like from less skin. Their Goonerism is from more skin. Well, no. Their Goonerism isn't from more skins. It's from like the outfits they wear. Kind of. Like 90% of the time. I mean, like Dulcinea is the, you know, exception. I know a lot of people like Shidon. I know a lot of people like Mola. That's all the women, obviously. The Heathcliff ones, I'm sure. Honglu shirtless. I'm sure a lot of people die for that one. But yeah, I don't think they'll do that. That's probably too... That's like too unrealistic for them. They wouldn't do that. Pajamas, though, they'd probably do that. Here we can see the little icon that you can actually apply the crafted facades to. You have the little Faust here. And then obviously, as I've said, here are all the identities that don't actually work or don't work as intended. We need to get ego outfits and skins. Okay, that would be very interesting. Atlas Bamboo had to give us a Mersault skin. Having ego identity... Okay, having... It would be a bit weird because they don't have, like, attack animations. Like, what do I do if I want to use Tears of the Tarnished Blood Hong Lu and I want to attack? Does he just stab himself in the chest over and over again? Pre-Limbus outfits could work. That's a good one, but I don't know if it... I mean, maybe it will. They could do cosplays. Yeah, if they want to make like a Hindley Heathcliff, I'm sure they could do that. They definitely might do original skins. But I think the original skins chat will come out later. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think if they do the skins, they want to have the remember, they want to do the auto battler, right? So I think when the auto battler comes out, that's when they'll do shop skins and like custom skins. Obviously, if they come out with skins, we will definitely be playing them on the day, 100%. So yeah, we'll be doing that. But that's mostly it from the Facade patch. This is like the Facade area. So we're going to be going on to Extreme and achievements. We also could get April 1st skins, yes. So, Mirror of Names and Spiders. And you know what, guys? As we've had this mirror dungeon, I've gotten the name Mirror of Names and Spiders has really grown on me. At first, it was a bit clunky to say out loud, but now I can say Mirror of Names and Spiders, and I don't feel like it's as clunky anymore. Maybe that's Stockholm Syndrome. Who knows? But I'm kind of fucking with... I already liked the name. I'm kind of fucking with it even more now. There'll be an auto ballot. Yeah, it'll be a new game mode that they're going to work on toward the later end of the year. What does the names mean and spiders? I'm not gonna lie to you. No fucking clue. I have no fucking clue what they mean by the Mirror of Names and Spiders. No idea. I thought it would be like thread and spiders. And I would have been like, oh, okay, like Mirror of Thread. The Mirror of Labubu. We're probably gonna get a lot of lunacy bugs from the skins. I don't think they'll give lunacy for him. But maybe. Anyway, new content. The Mirror of Names and Spiders Extreme Mode. Mirror projection and achievements. Obviously, greetings managers, new content will be added to the game with the 12th of March, which is this week. Biggest note is for the names of Mirror and Spiders, extreme mode and achievements will be blocked. So you can't enter the dungeon. Names matter or something like that. That is true. You can't enter the dungeon. That's usual. Description. Once you reach floor 10 via the superposition mode in the Mirror of Names and Spiders, the extreme mode, which unlocks floors up to 15, will be unlocked. Mounting trials and adversities will greatly empower the enemies. Compared to the superposition mode, the higher your floor, the more style and projection you will obtain. You can increase your projection rate by attaining Mirror Dungeon achievements. Every time your projection level goes up, you'll be able to obtain level rewards. Several quality of life improvements have been applied to the Mirror Dungeon content. For more information, please refer to the QRL section on the last page of this notice. So we have a bunch of QRL. We're going to definitely be reading that. Hold on, what is this? With the March 12th Extreme Mode update, 14 theme packs, which were selectable in the Mirror of Immortality Extreme, will be made available. Additional updates to the new mode will include in its own new selectable theme packs. The March 12th Extreme Mode will also bring 4 hidden bosses encountered in the Mirror of Immortality Extreme Mode. Wait. Additional updates on the new hidden bosses will convert using existing hidden bosses into extreme exclusive theme pack encounters. Okay. So, all of the packs are coming back. That's number one. So all of the packs are coming back. But they also mentioned 4 hidden bosses. Wasn't that 5 hidden bosses? Ricardo, Lei Hang, Dad Quixote, Kamui. No, that's it. There's only 4. There's no 5 bosses. Ricardo, Lei Hang, Dad, Kamui. Am I forgetting someone? No, that's it. There's only 4. 4 bosses, but there's 5 Nurse Fathers. Oh, okay. No. Okay, guys, what this is saying... No. This is... All right, let me explain what this is saying. They're saying that the 4 hidden bosses from the Mirror of Immortality will be included as exclusive theme pack encounters. They're not saying that this is not the new bosses. The new bosses are down here. So, we'll also bring the 4 hidden bosses encountered in the Mirror of Immortality Extreme mode. So, those 4 bosses will be included in this Extreme. But they will be updated and converted into Extreme exclusive theme pack encounters. Right? TLDR. All of the previous extreme bosses are going to be new standard bosses. Or new exclusive theme packs. So we'll have an exclusive middle pack. We'll have an exclusive thumb pack. We'll have an exclusive dad pack. We'll have an exclusive Kamui pack. And, just as well, the 4 ego gifts obtainable from the existing hidden bosses will remain obtainable by winning those encounters. However, note they will not be added to the compendium, and they will not count toward the tally of collection achievements. Okay, so it looks like the ego gifts are not getting nerfed, but they're not going to actually count to the compendium. So the old ego gifts are no longer counted to the compendium or achievements, so they're not required, which is probably a good thing, because that means you don't have to stress about that, but the new ones will. So, tomato, but it looks like you could still get them, and it looks like they won't be changed, at least as far as I'm aware. You might be able to only pick one of them, or you might be able to pick all 4 of them. I mean, if they're exclusive packs... Yes. So TLDR, it looks like, and I've kind of mentioned this, but it looks like they're making the extreme packs kind of seasonal, right? Where it's like the theme of the season is obviously the House of Spiders. So the previous season, which was all of the previous bosses, are now normal packs, and we're going to have the House of Spiders. When the next Kanto comes out, when Kanto 10 comes out, and we get the Sun... all of the Nurse Fathers are going to become, assuming it's the Nurse Fathers, are going to become standard theme packs in the Extreme, and then we'll get the new hidden bosses in there. And then and that's kind of how it will work. Adversities. I like this purple. This is a very nice. This is like a Kano 6 purple. I did not expect this color from the Mirror of Names and Spiders. This is looking like a Kano 6 pack. For Parallel Superstition Extreme, in addition to mounting trials applicable when entering the floor 11, you'll have an option to set adversities for yourself. Starting from floor 11, up to 5 adversities can be selected on each floor. Just like the mounting trials, adversities will continue to compound instead of going away. It's the Araya purple. Yeah, no, that makes sense. This does look like Araya. Araya colors. Oh my god, you're right. Selecting more adversities will net more adversity rewards. You will gain additional starlight and projection rate based on your cumulative adversity score. Please note the Mirror of Mortality Achievement XP can be attained only... Wait, please note the Mirror of Mortality Achievement XP can only be gained until the update of the next Mirror Dungeon. I think... this is not supposed to say Mirror of Immortality. I think this is supposed to play, please note the Mirror of Names and Spiders achievement XP can be gained only until the update of the next Mirror Dungeon. A little bit of copy and pasting. That's alright, a little bit of copying and pasting. You know, they kind of forgot to change that. That's a typo. That's supposed to be Names of Immortality. That's supposed to be Names of Spiders. This is obviously from the previous adversities, dude. I love that they do that. I love that they copy and paste this shit. Can I just say that? That makes it... it's just so much funnier when you think about it. Adversities aren't mandatory. You can reach floor 15 without sending any adversities, which may still be a good way to experience the dungeon. It says Mirror of Mortality a lot. Well, up here it made sense, because they're referencing the Mirror of Mortality. right? But here it doesn't make sense because this is like, oh, this is from the previous dungeon, which is the Mirror of Mortality. This is talking about the current one. So, guess it's still, we're back in the fucking Hogwarts again. Selecting theme packs. Any spoilers? Spoilers? No, I don't see any. You can select among 14 theme packs unique to the Parallel Superposition Extreme for your progression. Pregression? Isn't it progression? Is that another typo? Progression. I don't think progression is an E. I'm pretty sure progression. Unless I'm stupid. I might be. Mounting trials and floor clear rewards are the same as they are in hard. 2 reward and eager gifts and 2 mounting trials attached for each gift. Progression. Even the patch notes are stuck in H-Corp. Will we get a weakest? I would never do weakest, unless I had to. Please note the theme pack search will be disabled past floor 11. With the March 12th Extreme Mode update, 14 packs which are selectable in the Mirror of Mortality will be made available. Additional updates to new modes will include in its own selectable theme packs. Alright, here we go. Hidden bosses. This is the one I think everyone's excited about. From floor 11 onward, there is a set probability that a hidden boss will appear before entering any node, excluding the shop and boss. You may choose to either engage the intruding hidden boss or withdraw from the encounter. If you withdraw from the encounter, the hidden boss will not take place, and you may proceed to the next node. But you'll be a bitch. Who said that? Upon defeating the hidden boss, you may obtain the corresponding ego gift. Even if a hidden boss is defeated on 11, another hidden boss may appear again on floor 12. The mirror dungeon cannot be progressed until the hidden boss encounter is resolved. If the battle becomes too difficult due to accumulated mounting trials and adversities, withdrawing from the encounter may be a viable strategy. The March 12th Extreme Mode update brings 4 hidden bosses encountered in the Mirror of Immortality mode. Additional updates on the new hidden bosses will convert existing hidden bosses into extreme theme pack encounters. Before you get gifts attained from the hidden boss. Okay, yeah, hold on. I think this is saying, I think someone said it in the chat. So the current extreme, they're gonna bring back the old bosses. Okay, I think someone mentioned this, and I didn't see it until I read it over. So they're going to temporarily bring back the 4 hidden bosses. But when they have the new bosses ready, they will convert the old bosses into floor packs. So, when Extreme comes out, chat, you will be able to fight Ricardo, you'll be able to fight Lei Hang. They are still going to be bosses. But when they finish the new set of bosses, which might take maybe at the end of the achievement system, because I think it'll be the end of the achievement system. Remember when they added achievements? And the Extreme pack was the final achievement level. Like, they added Extreme as the final achievement. So, most likely, chat, once we get this once the achievements come out, once per week we get updated achievements. Most likely on the 4th week, which is the final week of achievements, we will get brand new hidden bosses, much like it was last season. So, currently, right now, there are no new extreme bosses, but they will be added, and then the old ones will be converted. Now we have the weekly projection cap. Clearing the mirror dungeon will yield additional projection rate. Clearing higher floors with high adversities will yield more starlight and projection rate. You can earn up to 1,000 per week, and any projection gained past 1,000 will be lost. The week resets is the same as the weekly period. Now, this is very important, because it's very good. Up to 60 levels worth of projection rate can be attained via completing achievements. Any rate obtained via completing achievements does not count toward the weekly cap. If you find it difficult to clear achievements, you can gain weekly projection rate to obtain the rewards instead. This is good, by the way, because when last season came out, this did not come out until after Extreme came out. So it's going to be a lot easier for everyone, especially new players. It's going to be a lot easier for if you've just started and you just got to hard mode to actually get these reward caps. Please note that playing through the Mirror Dungeon prior to the March 12th and claiming the rewards will not yield any projection rate. So, TLDR, when achievements come out, there's going to be a max of 60. You get a max of 10,000. Each level is approximately 10,000. Well, each level is 1,000. Right? So 1 week will give you 10 levels. Right? It also didn't come out until after Extreme. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It came out until after Extreme. But it came out way later, is what I'm saying. Because in Season 6, Extreme came out with the new achievement system. But here, we're getting the new achievement system with the beginning of achievements. So that is 4 extra weeks of grinding that you can do, which does matter because that's an extra 40 levels of the battle pass you can acquire. Right? So as a reminder, 60 levels is the current first week patch. Right? The quality of life update. Yeah, there's also QL at the bottom. So, there are 60 levels in the first week. Each week will give you 10 levels. Right? And you can fully max out. I remember we did the math chat. You can fully max out your achievements in approximately 2.5 to 3 months of just grinding, of just doing the projection cap alone. 1 15 floor extreme per week. If you do 1 floor 15 extreme per week, you can fully max out the Mirror Dungeon achievement without having to do any achievements. Although, it is much easier to just do 90% of the achievements. The hardest achievements for some people, most likely, are going to be the loadout achievements. But the achievements are only there if you want to get the special banner. Everything else can be obtained via the weekly projection cap. This is gonna last, by the way, 7 months or 5 months. What are we on? March? July is when July is when season ends, right? Yeah, so we have like another 4 or 5 months. Yeah, you will, if you do an extreme run, you most likely will get like 30% of achievements without you even realizing. But we'll talk about that when it actually comes out. The whole season, yeah. So, but we'll talk about that when that comes out, because obviously there's a lot more. August? Oh, August, yeah. That's even further. Because it's 7 months. It's 8 months this season. It's a long fucking time. Anyway, speaking of the mirror and achievements, let's discuss that. You can gain mirror projection by clearing the Mirror Dungeon achievements. Mirror Dungeon floors are counted as cleared only when the player consumes the Ankenfallen modules in the reward claim window. Please note this information before attempting to complete a dungeon tied to clearing the Mirror Dungeon. Consume your Ankenfallen module. Please note that future updates will bring even more achievements to the game. Once per week after this week, we'll have a brand new tier of achievements. Unknown, unknown, unknown. Please note that the Mirror of Names and Spiders achievements and achievement reward claims are available only until the update for the next new Mirror Dungeon, which will be a long time. By meeting the achievement conditions, you can attain achievements and increase the projection rate, even if you clear the Mirror Dungeon with rental teams. Please note that rental teams will be unable to attain forthcoming team-related achievements. Rest in peace. Obtain various rewards based on your mirror projection level. Achievements can be added in the future will be additional rewards. So this is the biggest oof that the rental teams. Rental teams do not count to clearing achievements. If you want to clear stuff, you gotta pull. If you want to clear stuff, you gotta gamba. Or you gotta dispense. But you can still get achievements with the rental system. You just can't get the team achievements, which is unfortunate. But it is still worth to do rental teams, because with rental teams, obviously you have a much higher team. So if we have a look at this real quick, so we can have a little look. Obviously, this is the clear. Ooh, look at that. That's actually so nice. Also, it's little they're little threads. Obviously, here we have clear with X amount of ego gifts. I could tell the new hidden bosses. Yeah, it's going to be the Nurse Fathers. Yeah. You can't get Run and Corp Team, but you can get 15. So all of these achievements you can get with the rental. It is unfortunate. Yeah, well, yeah. It's unfortunate for the achievement, but it is still good for new players, and I highly recommend new players pretty much always use a rental team. They might also give us 2 rental teams this season. Maybe. We don't know. They might give us 2 rental teams. But I always recommend, if you're a new player, just always use your rental team. It's literally free, especially if you're doing hard mode. Like, it is free as fuck, and it's always worth. Here you can see clear dungeon with 10 ego, 20 ego, 30 ego, 15 burn ego gifts. Burn upscale? Burn upscale right there. Then we have 2 unknowns. Obviously, this is complete. I think this is clear, like, shop, maybe. And this is, like, I don't know, something else. And then we have the rewards here, guys. So we have a little bit of the rewards. We have a little spoiler for the rewards here. As you can see, at level 40, you get a 10 pull. Wow. Levels 1 through 10, you get 20 thread, 10 blues, 5 universal shards, single pull, then blue, some more thread, 5. How much thread is it? 2, 4, 60 thread, 15 blue, 10 universal, and 2 single pulls. And then level 40, we have an extraction ticket. If it's the exact same as last time, the season 7 guaranteed 7 season 7 3-star is at level 80, I believe. So you don't even need 100%. 100% is for the banner. Okay. No. I think you can reach level 40. Because the max cap is 60 for this week. So you have 60, and then we have 3 achievement tiers, or 2 achievement tiers. Although one of them you're not going to be able to complete, because one of them is going to be like clear 10 times. Well, I mean, I could probably complete that. I could probably complete that if I wanted to, but like, anyway. That's the big thing. 120 total levels. Yeah, I believe I mean, they might make it more. It might be more levels, but if it's the same, yeah, it'll most likely be the threads are more valuable. I mean, with the thread is always good. More thread is good. And the blues are nice, man. That's pretty much one EXP grind that you don't have to do, because you get 6 blue tickets through one. You get 6 blues, so each reward is 100 projection. Each reward is 100 projection. Yeah, each reward is 1 level. There's 60 levels. Oh my god, chat! Here we are. Oh, I'm so excited. Might be more levels, yeah. But guys, more levels, more rewards. So sounds like a W. But guys, QOL, quality of life. With the Mirror of Names in Spiders Extreme Mode, the following improvements will be added to the game. A feature will be added to the Fuse Ego Gift screen, allowing you to immediately select all lower tier Ego Gift materials owned for a fusion. Oh my god, you can just click the button and it'll fuse. Extreme does not allow for... You cannot theme pack search in Extreme. That is something that is from last season as well. When you are in Extreme, you have to refresh. You can't search. Again, which packs appear where? They might do that in the compendium. Then you also have a feature will be allowed to ego gifts to directly enhance the ++. What does that mean? With that one that refunds. It probably like in the code, it probably just does it twice. Like it'll just act like you've pressed the button twice. And so the game will just automatically calculate if you have the funds or not. No more searching for that gift. You could just press it. Also, you most likely can just press it to see if you have it or not. We got win rate for fusion. This is the win rate of fusions. Also, why can you Wishmaker? I think this is a bug. You are not supposed to be able to Wishmaker a tier 4 craftable. But what else is there? A filter function will be added to the Ego Gift Compendium to allow sorting by keywords, acquisition status, and other criteria. The sorting of Ego Gifts displayed in the Theme Pack Compendium will be improved. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Thank you! That's like the one thing I've been fucking complaining about. It's like the only thing. It's literally the only thing. Oh my god, the compendium. As a reference, for those who perhaps don't understand the pain, or just as a visual reference, hold on, I gotta go here. Ego Compendium. This sorts is nothing. There's no sort. It's unknown or owned. And once you have everything, it doesn't matter. Oh, we can search by fucking... We're gonna be able to search by key... What does it say? Hold on. It says keywords, acquisition, and others. Oh my goodness gracious. Now I can be like, hey guys, here's what we're gonna run today. Go keyword, boom. Show off those keywords. And now I'm gonna sit here and go... It might be seasons, yeah. You might be able to do them seasonal. Yeah, there's also a bug right now with the... So, funnily enough, this did not get mentioned, by the way, in the patch notes chat. But there is a bug relating to... Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. That is the Church of Gear in the Dusk of Amber pack. That is a visual bug. That's not supposed to be there. What if they sort of buy a floor pack? I mean, if it's floor pack, that'll be fine too. Just any sort. Anything that just lets me mentally project it. At the moment, it's just random. But there you go. This is an insane UOL. This is going to help so freaking much. And if you don't recall as well, they mentioned that they're also going to be adding a, there's also more quality of life. It's all the way in the previous patch for the Mirror Dungeon. But they mentioned in the previous Mirror Dungeon, they're going to be adding stuff where you can see the floor, the boss of the floor. But what bosses appear in what floor packs, and then you can check the Ego Gift specifically as well. So they're updating they're going to update the, this bit here too. Hold on. They're going to update this. So you're going to be able to click this. You're going to be able to see stuff here, and this just gets updated too, which is very nice. Very good all around. Massive W's. And that is it for the extreme. So let's go over the TLDR. So, number 1. Extreme is getting added. Floor 15. It is the exact same as the last season, except with a minor twist at the current moment. The previous extreme bosses are going to return as the extreme bosses, all right, for this extreme until the new bosses are ready. When the new bosses are ready, the old extreme bosses will be converted into unique theme encounters, and defeating them will give you the original Ego Gift. However, when the old extreme bosses are converted into theme packs, their gifts do not count toward the compendium or achievements. Only the new bosses will. The adversities appear to be the same. There might be new adversities. In fact, I actually didn't check this. Do you think we'll get new achievements? Oh yeah, definitely. As far as I can tell, this looks pretty much the exact same. All enemies level 3, 10% max HP, all allies take 5 fixed HP damage, double the cost of shop and functions, double the amount of ego resources. Yeah, this looks the same. They might add new ones. Anything new here too? Andy. You will be able to get the Kamui candy as a gift, but it'll not be in the compendium. After that, theme packs will be the exact same. All returning theme packs will be included in this extreme mode. So all 14 theme packs will be re-included. And new ones will be added alongside gifts for the new extreme bosses. Speaking of the hidden bosses, appears to be the exact same system, except for what I previously mentioned, where for now the old bosses are going to be the new bosses, and the old bosses will return as extreme bosses until stated otherwise. The cap is going to be introduced 3 weeks earlier. Previously, the extreme cap, the projection cap, and the achievement rework was like way later. But now we're getting it pretty much at the same time as hard mode came out like a week ago. So, well, Infinite came out a week ago. So, we will have 60 levels at the start. You will have 3 tiers of achievements you can work toward, and you have a weekly cap of 10k. I recommend doing at least 1 extreme a week if you want to get the best results. We also have the achievements. There most likely will be new achievements that we have to do. We will have to experiment and see. And juicy rewards. Rewards will include things like thread, XP blue, specifically blue XP, universal shards, which count towards as a character shard, and essentially it's a dual in one, so it counts as shards for uptying and purchasing. And then you also have tickets. So pool tickets, the first one we see here is a free 10 pool at level 40. Then we have QOL, the quality of life. The quality of life achievements, quality of life features that will be added are the following. You can click fusion gifts. Okay, you can click fusion gifts and it will automatically put all the items. Universal shards for dispensing, yeah. Universal shards are for everything, kind of. I believe, yeah. You can do everything, but you can't turn them into thread. So you can purchase or you can upgrade with them. So, the first quality of life. You can now click fusions and it will automatically put them into your fusion thing, so you don't have to hunt for them. Very nice. Second, you can now automatically directly enhance a gift to double plus without having to click 12 times. Another one is the compendium will receive a sorting function. Right? So all the original outside of the outside mirror dungeon compendium will receive a sorting function. And then theme pack compendium will be updated with the sorting ego gifts. I don't remember what you can do with the universal shards. I know you can use them as thread spin. Is it thread? Oh, I'm trying to remember. Is it thread and character shards you can use them for, or is it dispensing and character shards? Thread spin and uptie. Yeah. I think you can use them to substitute thread, and you can use them to substitute character shards. How much you get with only 10 floors of MD? You do not get a lot. You don't get a lot. You only get like 200, not even. You get very little. You only really get projection rate if you do extreme. You have to do extreme to get projection rate. It's only uptime thread spin, yeah. And then the theme pack compendium will also be improved. So lots of QRL, lots of juicy stuff. It's going to be very exciting. And I'm very hyped. Very hyped indeed. And with that, guys, that is all of the patch notes done. Yeah. that's it. That's all the patch notes done. So we're going to close out of this now. Close out of this. And we'll do a little bit of Limbus now. I guess we might as well play a little bit of Limbus. Oh no, we have to play the game. Oh no. What do we do today? I think yesterday yesterday we got everything from the Walpurgis pack. So you know what we might do? We might try and do a strong Walpurgis pack, perhaps. Or do I make that a separate video? I think we make that a separate stream. Does the Yaki patch affect yield my flesh? Great question. The answer is yes. Rianne with the well PP IDs. I don't think I need to do that. God, see, this is why we need the salt, bruh. Yeah, lucky patch. As you can see here, minus coins gain plus coin power, final power. So instead of gaining plus coin, they gain final power plus 12 by the number of coins. Minimum 1. Which means he gets 12 coins. Which means it turns into a 24. How long since I did a solo? Pretty good while. 7. Almost kind of hard to do strongest. I think we definitely save that for tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're gonna do a strongest bong bong. Strongest bun bun. We're gonna take them to floor 10 and do it in floor 10. That one might be really hard. I kind of want to try the I kind of want to see how the stronger Lucio. I don't know if I have time for the strongest today. We might not have time for. I mean, we could try. Who do I bring for strongest Lucio? I could do like a mirror team. Desperado? We did Desperado already. The weakest. I think we'll save Desperado for later. Do I mirror match? I feel like if I mirror match it, it's too easy. I don't think I want to mirror match. I gotta treat this like the reverse of Fire Emblem, where instead of following the triangle, I gotta go like reverse triangle. Base IDs. Okay, that will take far too long. I don't mind doing a base ID, but we'd have to do that later. Speedrun? Nah. Solo? Maybe a solo. But solo's also kind of slow. We'll definitely save those for like a certain time as well. Hornclear upscale. Yeah, Harmony Sinclair upscale. Oh, that reminds me. Actually, hold on, guys. I can thread spin. Yes, hold on. How many years we got? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29. We have 29 egos. I have enough for a single thread spin. We can do a Teth or a He. At the current moment, I want to get everyone down to equal rights, which means no Don Quixote, no Yi Song, no Gregor. Like everyone else is no Ishmael. So Faust, Ryoshu, Honglu, Heathcliff, Roja, Sinclair, and Odism. And we can pick one ego, and we want to try and get everyone down to 2 egos at least, and then get them all down to 1 ego. Faust, please. Fluid Sack is off the table. We are not allowed to do Fluid Sack. Here's some Dimension Shred. I hear Dimension Ebony. More Immortalities. Pursuance Roja. Do I not even have this? I'm surprised. What does this give me? Damn. 30% HP. 15% shield? That's kind of cracked, I know. Why? Because Fluid Sack is I don't need to rely on this. Crutch. AEDD might be nice. It does come with attack weight. Preferably, I have said preferably I want to focus on ego chat that actually has a statistical advantage at up to 4, because I feel like it'd be more worthwhile. So, like, I want to do Dimension Shredder Honglu, but it doesn't provide much extra stuff. It just provides attack weight, which I don't mind. But I would much prefer something like Heathcliff Inertia, where it actually provides, like, more value from, like, the the numbers. So like more value on the res, more value on the infliction, more value on the debuffs and stuff. And Pursuance Roaches alongside there. So like, does Impending Day do much anything? Oh, I can't even do Sinclair. I have no Sinclair shards. Okay, so no Sinclair shards. So we can't do Sinclair. Can I do Otis? We can do Otis. We can do Roger. We can do Heathcliff. We can do Honglu. Can I do Ryoshu? We can do Ryoshu. Okay. Can I do Faust? Okay. So pretty much we can do everything except Sinclair, because we have no Sinclair shards. At the current moment, I'm thinking AEDD ASIM. 9-2 Sinclair. I don't have the shards. I don't have the shards. I mean, dude, it's a 10 attack power down, a 10 burn, bro. That's kind of OP, no? How much crates do I have? I'm not using my crates. The crates are for a rainy day. You never touch your rainy day fund. Kind of would be funny to Faust. Faust 9-2 turn that from a head roll. Who do I care about who do I like want the least? It's Red Eyes just attack weight? Red Eyes is just attack weight. We don't need that. How's Red Eyes open? Is that value? It actually does get 40%. Oh, actually gets a 40% modifier on the first con. Goes from 20 to 40. It's pretty good. Blind is just attack weight, so I don't really... Unless it's the corrosion. Okay, corrosion, it does get more damage. That is pretty good. Right here, when they released the 20 added, yes! No, it's also the skins, guys. It's the skins. It's the skins. I'm saving for the skins. See? You can't say it's hoarding. It's not hoarding anymore. What about Honk Snoo? At 50 minus attack weight and minus 25 HP. Is this below? That's below HP. At 50% minus HP. Yeah. That's less. You have to be at less HP to get value from it. Which would be good for Lord. Rose, I mean, 5 defense level from 4 is not the biggest thing. And I mean, it is 3 attack weight, but... a little bit more valuable, maybe. Oh, wait, didn't I say I wanted to... Hold on, I think I said I wanted to do 4th match Flame Roger in preparation, but I'll save her for later, because hers just gives her attack weight. I don't think it adds anything. Yeah, it just gives attack weight. What about Odism? I know Dim Shred definitely has a lot of values change. More attack weight, less HP consumed, more count, more charge, more load, more Otis load. The corrosion gets better too. Ebony, I think, only gives attack weight, which we don't really need. And Senyata also gives attack weight, and is that it? Yeah, it looks like just attack weight. So I'm thinking Dim Shred, Pursuance. What is that for? Actually, you know what? What about Effluxion Corrosion? Bam! Wait, before attack, if the target has 50 attack weight, gain attack weight 1. If the target has 75, gain attack weight 2. So this is a 4... Damn! 7 tremor count? With a tremor burst, so it's 6 tremor count. Dude, what the hell, man? Bro. I never want to see anyone complain about tremor count again. This is 7 tremor count on a single ego. That's crazy, man. I mean, the normal one's like 5. God damn. Although I guess, when are you really bringing her? Unless you want to bring her... I mean, no. Damn. It is Gluttony, though. Actually, it doesn't use Gluttony. Wait, Efferversion Corrosion doesn't consume Gluttony? It doesn't. Sloth, Gloom, Pride. It's Slime Shank. Yeah, it really fucking is Slime Shank, isn't it? Wow. He just carries all the statuses. I mean, Everlasting gives 10 pace. Yeah, but Everlasting is a WoW. This is a TEF. With 4 attack. This has more attack weight, too. This has 4 attack weight. She is collecting them all. No wonder fucking her greed, man. Her gluttony is crazy. Your FF corrosion rise would be less HP. I really like this. I feel like this ego upscales the more IDs we get in the game. The more base slots we get in the game. Well, yeah, something like that. You have to be very low on HP though. 25. This is like for Lord of Honglu or K Corp. So I think out of all of the options presented to me right now, what does teleport give me? Gain 7 charge, apply envy power up and haste to allies, and gain charge. I don't really use charge egos that much. I don't really need. I mean, attack end and then on hit. There's the patch notes. Yeah, patch notes were the first hour. What benefit do I get from it being attack? I get attack end means I don't actually have to hit them. I just have to finish the attack, which means if they dodge or something, it's good. Does this have attack weight? It does get attack weight. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's why it changes from on hit. Okay, it changes off on hit because if you had on hit and 3 attack weight, it would be a lot. So, do I need anything? I want everything. I'm greedy, like Roja. So, okay, it's between Pursuance, Dim Shred, ASIM, or AEDD. Chat, pick one of those 4. AEDD Gregor, AEDD Heath, ASIM Heath, Pursuance Roja, or Dim Shred Odism. Whatever you guys have the most, we will pick that one instead. Let's see, AED, do a poll. Can I do 4 in a poll? I don't actually know. Let me check real quick. That's a good point. Huh, can I make 4 in a poll? Oh, I can do 4 in a poll. Okay, cool. What ego eye thread spin? Okay, sorry, chat. Hold on. I'll do a poll. What ego eye thread spin for? We got AEDD Heath. We got ASIM Heath. I said blah, 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 Pursuance Roja, and then Dim Shred Odism. Alright, there you go. Alright, there you go. Poll is up. What ego eye thread spin for? While you guys fight for dominance, I'm gonna go look at Otis. She's very cute. Wow, amazing. Damn, Otis, you got some good ass ego, man. Alright, what's the poll looking like so far? It's only been a minute. Damn. Okay. Pursuant seems to be number 1, with AEDD follow up. Ooh, AEDD and Dim Shred are actually tied. Honestly, quite incredible. So far, at the Eiffel Tower, no, I think it's the Trojan Horse. So far, it's looking like a Roja supremacy with ADD just above Dim Shred. Seems that there's a battle going on for 2nd place. But it's pretty high up here with a lot of moats right now. I mean, there's still a lot of people that can vote. So, I mean, we'll let that go on for a little bit more. But it is looking like Pursuance is in the lead. Now, what do I get specifically from this? So we get 25 to 30 and 10 to 15. And it also becomes on hit instead of head hit. Okay, well, that's pretty good. And it gains 1 extra attack weight. Damn, this ego is fucking loaded. The corrosion gets 2 attack weight, and if the target is staggered, or defeated, you heal 7 SP on self. Okay. So it is a Dullahan. Dullahan. All right, yeah, it's looking pretty. It's looking pretty clear, concise. It looks like it's gonna be Roger. All right. The poll. Congratulations to all the Roger fans. There you go. Hooray. We now have thread spin 4. Not bad at all. Now, the gluttonous queen just can't stop winning. She really can't stop winning. All right, what do we do? What do you think? Too late to do a strongest. Strongest takes a long time. I mean, I could do a strongest. Nah, I want to do strongest as a separate video. Let's. I haven't done poison in a while. I want to test out the bamboo hatted Kim thing. I'm gonna go bamboo hatted Kim. Drawing? Nah, I'm not doing drawing. Rental? I think I've already done my rental. How about? Wait, is it a new rental? Hold on, let me check. No, we've already done the rental. Solo every yen. I don't think the Kim era bug is real yet. Deviant. I wouldn't mind Deviant. I want to test the Blade Lineage thing out. What's the deal with Kim? Era doesn't work on You of My Flesh to claim their bone. It doesn't work on You of My Flesh because it turns into an unbreakable coin. And when you lose the clash with You of My Flesh, it does not trigger to the claim their bones. One last shot of salsa. I like how I put Ren there by accident. Yeah, I'm a bit salsa. We don't need support IDs. We also don't need ego. We're just gonna go in. I won't regret this, right? Nah, I won't regret it. I'm lazy. In we go. I don't need ego. I don't need ego. I don't need nothing. I don't need supports. I just need my greed. Floor 10. Let's go all graces. How much is this? 400? 300? 300. Value is a spiritual member. No, we'll keep it like this. I'll go here and I'll do blah, 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 blah. This is 360. How much is all this? Damn. 600. That's so much. Yeah, we'll just do all this. Boop. I want to see this funny fusion. I don't think there's anything we could get. I mean, this is funny. But we'll get that later. We can grab that during, well, we will do infinite. So I guess we're just doing a little bit of a Blade Lineage challenge with no passives, no support passives, no ego. But I am allowed to go gifts, and I think I will definitely go Lake World here. I do see Neb. I mean, Neb's not the end of the world. I don't really need Neb. I could forego Neb. I could abandon Nebulizer. I think I will. We don't need it. Contract this early would be kind of crazy, but it's also crushed. I'm not doing that. I am not doing crushed, bruh. Gamblers we might do. Erosion. One more. Lake World again with the nebulizer, huh? You really want me to do nebulizer, don't you, game? I refuse. Maybe the claim bones power? I mean, maybe. But it's next turn. It does give you binds, but it makes it harder for you to clash. So, I don't think so. But it does have Great Coat. Broken Violin. I don't really like any of these. I'll go Nagel and Hammer. I haven't got Nagel and Hammer in a while. You can also refresh these if you want. I can only pick one, so I will pick the Clover. Double event. Double abnormality. It is a double abnormality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I want to try and get Lucky Pouch as fast as possible because I want to see the Funny Miners coin. A classic Blade Lineage team. Oh, very nice. I would like to get some SP too. Thank you very kindly. Am I the band behind him? No. I am the Night Drifter. Maybe we should go fight Night Drifter. I want to fight Night Drifter. Well, I want to try and fight Night Drifter. This is the goat. Boop. Boop. Nicola! That's right. Do not be bested by John Virtue. You are your own man. Bop. Bop. And bop. Okay. Favored there. I win all that, so it doesn't matter. There you go. Nice-oo. Not nice-oo. 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 Thank you for the Clash power-up. We love that. So much poise. Oh, no. My man. No, please, roll some head. No, man, he doesn't need to roll anything. Stagger. Okay. Holy shit. This is why he's virtues. He doesn't need to be Ren to be a virtuous boy. Everything else attack that. Boop, boop. Yes, I love gaining my fucking a bazillion Clash power. I crit too. Not bad. Alright, go the rest of my team. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Broken arm. Love to see it. Who will cry? You will cry. No one will cry. That's the name of the game, so that no one will cry. Ding. Alright. We're fine. Ding. Okay, there's an extra 10% chance on crit. We love that. And there's bleed. More bleed. Yum. That's crit damage too, baby. And die. First abnormality down so that no one will cry. I'm crying. Crying because I had to gun my boy down. I also had both the gifts already, which is kind of funny. Spider. I'll take your... God, I can't believe this, dude. I can't wait for the skip button's gonna be at the bottom here. It's gonna be so nice. Onward to adventure. Adventure. Is there any poise gift? Is there any gift we kind of want to go for? I mean, I would like to get the chested coffee mug for Kim. It would give him plus coin boost if we could get it. Could expressions be there? I mean, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind him as an ego. Expressions would be a pretty cool ego. Maybe like a he ego or a Teth. Maybe even a Zane ego. Fuck it. Oh right, it's only lobotomy identities. Okay, so we don't really care about the coffee cup. We don't have guns. Okay, so we don't really get anything from that. I forgot it needs lobotomy identities. Bang, bang. So there's nothing really for us there, but it's obviously new content, so we're obviously gonna be going there. Maybe what we do is we'll do it on the last floor, but we're not going for a strongest. So we can get like a feel for it. How do you do coffee cup? You need to get 5 ego gifts from a combination of love and hate Walpurgis or the Noon of Violet Walpurgis. Once you get a combination of 5 gifts from there and you get the event, you'll have the option to get the coffee cup. I think we'll save it for the end, but we're not doing a strongest, so I can get a feel for it. I want to get a feel for how strong. Then we'll do a strongest later. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. This is Walpurgis still, so it's fresh in our mind. Well, actually, tomorrow is the teaser for the new identity, so I guess it'll be whoever we get there. Yeah, you need 5 Walp gifts, but you need specifically the lobotomy Walpurgis packs. It has to be specifically from those 2, Love and Hate and Noon of Violet. It's down here. Boom. Slayer. Lux emotion. Maybe. The second Hohenheim. Well, it's not gonna be, actually, maybe it is. Maybe it is LCE Bukkak. I don't think it'll be LCE... I think next week is LCE Bukkak. So maybe it is LCE Bukkak. Could be LCE Bukkak. Might be. It's either LCE Bukkak LCE Bukkak, or it'll be one banner into LCE Bukkak. I think it'll be... It's either... Okay. Either next week it is LCE, or it's the week after. I think it's just one of those two. So... Make your predictions. Why is there a Green Dawn pack? Great question. Green Dawn, they never made one for Green Dawn because theme packs didn't exist when Green Dawn came out. Carmelo's gonna be so good. So yeah, Green Dawn was changed to Extreme Pack. I guess it's like a funny reference. But it never existed, it did not exist when it came out. So they didn't have it. Normally nowadays when they come out with a new one. I'll do one fresh. Ooh, yeah, I'll take this. Yeah, in the extraction history, the previous season extraction, it will be the Bokak next, but it's either going to be... It'll either be directly after, or it's going to be one pause. But it'll probably be directly after. So it's most likely, yeah, we're going to get Gregor next week. Another Gregor identity has hit the Limbus company. And we have Faust next week. I'm so excited for Faust. I am so excited for Faust. Nice. 12 poise. That's a lot of crit. Very nice. No Albada? No, because this is a Bokak, so no, there's not gonna be an apprentice. I'll go pal. If we're following... I mean, there's so many identities that can come out. If we're following the season banner, it'll be... I think Ryoshi's not going to come out so soon. I think she's going to come out later. But. What's the word? We're going to have Bokak. Then we might get an apprentice. Then we get the new Navalo. Then we'll probably get a nurse father. And then we'll probably get Ryoshu. Save the Burn Society. She will save, but Burn doesn't even need saving, but she's gonna help save it anyway, because she's a nice gal like that. No. No. They're gonna put so many references of the whole debacle. Oh yeah, Pride, that'll be good. Bucko could be after this Walpurgis? Yes. Most likely, yes. Do we already have the poise gift? I already have the poise gift. Give me the pendant. I don't think we'll get the Ryoshu identity so soon, though. I think Ryoshu is going to be a late... I think she's going to be a late bloomer like Wild Hunt was. Wild Hunt came out later. Wild Hunt came toward the end of the season. Whoa. I think she'll be kind of the same between Hunt. I think she might be a bit earlier than Wild Hunt, but I don't think she'll come out... Because Lord of Hongwan came out pretty early. So... He is savior of charge rupture. Another charge rupture to add to the list. I mean, it's got a... He has AEDD, so it's you know it's going to be a Gloom skill 3. Bad. 3 single banners. Well, the thing is that Yi Sang was an event identity. So we'll have an event in Avalo. Which will have an ID. Ow, ow, ow. Meet the high show Pekatul. True. Yeah, we'll see. Bow, bow. Nice. Very nice indeed. Damn. Oop. Faster. God damn. I guess this is an epic pack for a reason. Okay. Back up. Wow. A very epic. Sure, where do I want to go next? Let me think. Obviously, we're going to yield by flesh, but I want to test the thing out. I want to test Lucky Pouch out on Mersol and see how it looks. They might like adjust some of the Buckhack missions. Well, they're gonna make them harder, so. Larp. Larp. Did I watch the Grand Prix? No. I didn't even realize it was on. That would explain a lot as to why there was so much violence over the last few days. I heard a lot more shouting and screaming and a lot more violent tomfoolery. That would indeed be why. I was too busy playing Limbus Company. Yeah, I think I saw a headline on that when I was browsing. It was like Google, and it like popped up. Are the base ego worth uptime for? There are a few base ego which are fucking really goated. I think if we had to pick one though, Ryoshu's base ego is probably the best one. Because it just gives her more fragile, like it gives her more fragile, which is insane. After that, honestly, I think like Hong Lu's is probably up there. Because Hong Lu's is like, makes you lose less SP, which is kind of crazy. Oop. How do you crash? Chains of Others is good too. Chains of Others nerfs makes you less nerfed on yourself, which is good. But it's not required. He crashed before the race. I didn't see the clip, so I have no idea. Probably were being doo-doo. Oh, hey, look, Neb. Take that. We'll take this. Take this. Because then the car drive into the starting grid, then whips at the curb and spawn. Bruh. Bruh. How does that happen? How does it happen? How does it always happen? Yeah, that's one of the tier 2. And the other tier 2. Awesome. I think we have the fusion here. Necklace, the Reminiscence. And we'll do this. There's the lucky pouch. And then I can also fuse the other one. No, I don't have Ender Balkan kit. Alright, well I got the lucky pouch, so that's fun. That means we can test out the yield my flesh. I want to see how low I want to see how high it goes. So before with lucky pouch, it used to go to -12. It used to go to It used to be how much? I think it was minus 12. I think it literally did bring it to 0. I want to see how much it is now. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, gotta put my headphones. There we go. Because new cars are really wonky. That would make sense. Yeah, a lot of the new cars are getting dog shit. Which is very unfortunate. I'm never much of a car person. It was only in my recent years that I've been getting interested in cars and vehicles. One would even say. How much is this? 20. It's so powerful. He's the strongest. Alright, roll this bad boy. Let me see this. I lose, bro. 30. Damn, he never lose. He rolled a 30. Yeah, he never lose in a clash, bro. Oh my god, bro. They really said, yeah, you gotta go to You're My Flush, bro. Damn. I ain't claiming shit with that one, bro. He said I roll a 30. What the f am I losing a 30 to? Alright, he said you gotta go fight You're My Flesh. Did I keep up with Modulo? It's finished now. I did. Oh, someone said I think my favorite slander about Modulo. And it was that gay. Is that okay? How do I have to figure out how to word this in the funniest way possible. The slander was this. They said Gege doesn't know how to write endings because Togashi never finished Hunter x Hunter for him to be able to copy an ending off. And I fucking died at that. I fucking felt a fucking sharpness in my gut with how much I fucking laughed at that. I was like, that's a crazy slander. But it's really funny. Oh my god. We should go to You're My Flesh now, probably. Do I have the money for You're My Flesh? I have the money for You're My Flesh. We can also go, oh, lunar memory. Ooh, we can also go here. We're not there. No flesh yielding yet. We can go, you know, we haven't done gnomes in a while. We'll go gnomes. What's around? Oh, we're just doing poise. I wanted to test out Lucky Pouch. Because it's, you have to get the ego gift now with Yield My Flesh if you want to get the 0. Because at the moment, it rolls like a 30. It mentioned changing Megami with if. Yeah, that's another good one. We have Slenderman and we have Slenderman. Yeah, I feel bad for Megami fans. I really do. I think, like, genuinely, I got no idea why he did that to Megami fans. But they didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve what they got in Modulo. Not a single mention of Megami through the entire manga until the very end, where he gets sent off with an if statement. That's disrespectful as shit. Like, why are you trying not to laugh, Gege? That is disrespectful as shit, bro. But what did I feel about Modulo? I mean, again, I liked everything but the ending. I didn't think the ending was bad. So I don't think the ending was bad. I just think they definitely wanted to write more. I think they could have kept going. TBH. I think it felt a little fast-paced toward the ending. As in, again, I don't think it's a bad ending. I think it's fine, but it is definitely like a bit fast. It went like really fast. Like a lot of things happened really quickly, and like personality shifted really fast. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I don't mind that it has a happy ending. The fight got cooked. Yeah, I mean, but that was like the best thing that could happen because it means that, you know, everyone gets to live. I don't mind that it gets a happy ending. But I do think it was a bit rushed. I think what happened is they were too sourced. You know what I mean? They were too sourced. They were too lost in the source, making modulo, and then the editors were like, by the way, we only have like 2 chapters left, and they're like, what? We have 2 chapters left, and then they have to finish the chapters out. Yeah, Dabura got his baddie. I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I can't be mad, bro. Dabura is definitely the best, one of the best characters in that. And I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that he gets to smash. No, so should be the hidden bosses of Extreme, right? So what's happening is this. They don't have the new Extreme bosses made yet. So what's happening now is the previous Extreme bosses are going to be in the new one. That's right, so the old ones are returning. But when they make the new Extreme bosses, which will most likely be in the final update of the achievements, they will then transition all of the previous Extreme bosses into their own exclusive theme pack and then have their own gifts separated, and then the new Extreme monsters will be the Nurse Fathers, most likely. 21 evade. Crazy how everyone from slandering him to glazing him in the span of a chapter. I mean, yeah, but it's JJK fans. What do you expect? Can you imagine if any, like... I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't want to be a modern manga artist. I wouldn't want to be a modern manga author. I wouldn't. I mean, I would love to write a manga. I think it'd be fucking sick. But can you imagine if, like... any single previous manga, like... anything from like the last 20 years or 30 years came out now, it'd be cooked. Imagine if Dragon Ball came out nowadays. The amount of slander that would be going on in the Dragon Ball would be crazy. Now, obviously, that theoretical can't happen because Dragon Ball is like the ancestor to everything, right? So it doesn't really make sense. But in the hypothetical situation where like the timeline continued perfectly even though it didn't exist and then came out nowadays, oh fuck it, it's over, bro. Good luck being a Vegeta fan. It'd be worse than being a Megami fan. Good fucking luck. Oh, you like Piccolo? You like Tien? I'm sorry for you, bro. More likely than Nurse Fathers, yeah, I agree. I know, that's why I'm saying in this hypothetical, assume the timeline continued even though it didn't come out, right? Like, obviously. Does he play the Piccolo? No, he doesn't. He kills you with a special beam cannon. Or Makan Kosopo. Yeah, I do want to be a mangaka, and I don't want to be a mangaka. If I was a mangaka, I think one of the best current mangaka out in the moment, oh god, the best, I mean, one of the best ongoing, I mean, it's got to be Kagurabaki. Like, unironically, Kagurabaki is probably the best thing running right now, at least for like shonen. Like typical, if you want like typical shonen, Hokuzono, fucking mintacular. Yeah. Yeah, Hokuzono, the GOAT, Kagurabaki, amazing. Kagurabaki currently is in its Black Clover. I mean, Black Clover's finished now, isn't it? Didn't Black Clover finish already? I don't really count Black Clover as new. Black Clover's been going on for a while. Iki the Witch, that's a good one. There's a lot of good ones right now. I will never stop glazing Kubo. I mean, yeah. Do I like Baki? Okay. Have I read Mad? I think I've read a bit of Mad, but I don't think I've read it a bit. Okay. Do I like Baki? Baki is genuinely probably one of the best things ever to come out. Baki is genuinely just so fucking hilarious. It's like you can't not hate it. You can't not you can't not hate it. Yeah, exactly. It's just, it's so ridiculous. It's so, there's so much stuff that you just, you can't. It is just, it's too perfect. I would be more miserable in the world if Baki didn't exist. It's more bizarre than JoJo. You can certainly say that. Great sword, bro. How the fuck did I get great sword? Okay, whatever. Would have the stands existing? Well, it's a bit more extreme. Yeah. It's certainly extreme. But yeah, there's a lot of great shit. That's why I'm telling you, if anyone says, like, oh, there's no good, like, okay. This is why you can never trust someone who's, like, a JJK glazer. Because that means you know they've never, ever, ever read anything ever else in the world. And I'm slandering Jujutsu Kaisen fans because they're on the top block of this. You can be a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. I enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen. I have enjoyed it, but if you glaze the fuck out of Jujutsu Kaisen, that's how I know you've never ever read anything ever in your life. And I say this all the time. It is just, JJK is just a worse Hunter x Hunter. And it's an even worse Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Like, what I miss are patch notes of the first hour. We discussed patch notes, so if you want to watch the patch notes in the first hour. She has narrated power. Yujiro has a lot of powers. I would be even more surprised they'd watch or read it. Okay, that is true. That is a big true. I haven't watched anything after the third season. Yeah. It's pretty much just on a fucking power. Like, it's just on a... It's like a... Turn your brain off and just enjoy the fucking craziness. You can't even read. True. It's a worse Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, exactly. It is the worst Yu Yu Hakusho. Just watch Yu Yu Hakusho, please. God, just watch Yu Yu Hakusho and glaze the fuck out of Yu Yu Hakusho, and then I know you have culture. I know if it's comparable. Oh, it's so comparable. It is. It is. Too early, but isn't the first simulator upgrade huge? Okay, so it depends what you want. I typically don't upgrade early because I want to save for... there's a gift that makes you cost more. But there are instances like Nebulizer where if you think you can... Like, if you think you need to do it, or like this team, but like in this team, I don't need to do it. I am all pride, so there's no point in me making it like a normal pride resin. I'll have absolute resin. It really depends on your setup. If you have like limited pride on your team, but you can just get enough pride for a poise res, yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho doesn't even have an ending, and it's still better than JJK. Nah, I'm kidding. As I said, I like Jujutsu Kaisen. I meme it. I like Jujutsu. I enjoy my Jujutsu Kaisen, but I do have to slander the obsessed people, I should say. The glazers. You can like something over something else. There's nothing wrong with that. I like Naruto over Boruto. I don't think that's an unpopular thing to say. What is Yu Yu Hakusho? OG as fuck shonen. Just think of like a 90s version of JJK. Can we parable anime? I don't think that would just play. I feel like you just play the game at that point. I wouldn't even call it slop. I don't even think it deserves to be called slop. Slop is like that is like disgraceful to like the actual thing, the medium. There are a few slop things, but I wouldn't call JJK slop. League culture definitely is the fucking worst thing that has come out of JJK. I definitely 100% believe that JJK modernized league culture. Like there was always leaks. Leakers had always been a thing. But like it didn't get as popular as it did in fucking JJK. Jesus Christ. You couldn't go anywhere without fucking doing shit. Oh, hey, look. Alright, we're gonna save this for last. Shonen slaw. Me when I like the funny shonen, but I'm cursed to the slopville, where I am forced to consume nothing but slop for the rest of my life. Damn, bro, where the fuck is my yield my flesh, bro? Gloppo! Did you do this? Did you take the yield my flesh away from me? How dare you? Did you leak manga? Very easily. People get raw translations from shops. Typically some shops or warehouses have them early. And then they take pictures of it and they put them online. My opinion on Saint Seiya? I think it had issues, but I think it's fine. I don't think have I watched Saint Seiya? I might have watched Saint Seiya like a while ago, or like, but it's been such a long. I honestly don't remember much about Saint Seiya, like, so I have no comment on it. Fanfic daughter or power scaling son? There are a lot. Oh yeah, there's a lot. Also, I'm gonna go. I guess we'll do line 2 so we can get some levels. More nebulizer.
어긋날 연유도 없죠.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I fucking hate this stupid statue. Fuck. My SP. You fucking bitch. Asshole, man. Freaking asshole. I hate that damn fucking... I want to fight that fucking statue, bro. It's so lucky, bro. Let me box that bastard. So lucky, man. So freaking lucky that I can't fight his ass. Endorf. Barrel into this. When is Extreme coming out? This week. Literally the end of this week. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with writing fanfic, and I think it's when you get like really fucking obsessed with it. But like that's the same thing with anything, like anything you can say. That's like saying like I can, you know, like power scaling. Actually, no. Power scaling anime is like the same people who do like power scaling. Are the same people who do like damage calculators for Limbus Company. But Power Sailing could make a funny joke. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, some slander is funny. And releases every 2 weeks, it's painful. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's the worst part about reading. That's the worst part about being caught up. That's why I always tell people never to catch up to something. You know? I say, don't catch up on shit. Just take your time with it. Because the most depressing thing is when you have to get there and it's like, fucking GG, you know, you gotta wait 10,000 years. It's like, and then you cry. One Piece slander is hilarious. Oh, absolutely. Monthly hurts. Monthly hurts bad. Slander is funny. Slander son or leak daughter? I'd rather take slander son. My daughter will never leak. We do not raise leakers in this house. Ow. Oh my Jesus, my fucking... Oh, there goes fucking Mersault, bro. I guess I didn't have a pride res to... Jesus Christ, he just died. Oh, poor guy. Oh, gee, I'm so sorry. I didn't have a pride res to him. I didn't have a pride res passive. I didn't think I needed it. I guess I really did need it. Oops. Weakest Wrath roll. Yeah, weakest Wrath flower pretty much, by the way. He claimed bones alright. He claimed too much flesh. No, Mizang! Oh my god, these Wrath flowers, bro. I can't wait. We could fight. I forget we could fight this guy on floor 10 now. Oh fuck, dude. We can do. I should have done Strongest Sign of Roses. That would have been such a good. Okay, I'm gonna do Strongest Sign of Roses. I'm gonna write this down. Hold on. I'm opening my fucking. I gotta do Strongest Sign of Roses. Strongest Sign of Roses. There you go. Wrote that down on my notepad. I have a little notepad that I write stuff down, like ideas down if I think of something. But only Wrath flower identities. That's fucking evil! I think I'd lose. I might lose to him, dude. He gets buffed. He just took a nap. He gets like hyper buffed too. Oop. I think Otis kills here. Otis execute the Mara. Alright, well, rip Assault. We'll bring his ass back. Does that mean Lugulius loses if he fights the Rosa? Nah, because he has shield. He gets shield, so he's cheating. I'll take a brutality and a headstrong just for the fun of it. Just because I felt like it. I could go for a red. Actually, do we want red string? Not really. We don't really have a Pride Res team. I mean, we do have Pride Res, but nah. This will come back to me. Yeah, there's skins, so you can get multiple skins now of identities that you have already. Oh, that's what I wanted. I want the Azure Blade. I didn't check for you in my flesh. I'm silly. I've done that. Gilgamesh? There's no Gilgamesh. I mean, if there is one, you could. Skins be free. So, let me talk to you all about it. So, skins are coming out this week. Okay? They're coming out this week. The rules on the skins are this. There's a new currency called Thread Scheme. Okay? Thread Skein. Thread Skein is converted from ego shards. It is 125 Thread Skein, or 125 ego shards of the same sinner to get a skin. The base identities I think are free, but I don't know about that. Obviously, we'll be able to show it off on the day when it comes out, but yeah. Depowered? What the fuck was that? Did you guys see that? Why the fuck did it say depowered? So I can make Priest Gregor into Kurokoma? Yeah. You get to, as long as, but you have to have Priest Gregor Kurokoma. You have to have him up to 4. Would he be spam shooting? Yeah, pretty much. You powders for clashable counters? Really? I have never seen that. Whoever... You could only put skins on identities that are up type 4. Huh. I literally never knew about depowered. I feel like I've never seen that until recently. Strange. Maybe I'm just blind. I feel like I lose a fair share of unbreakable coins. Or defensives. Maybe not enough. Oh. Every time they power guy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see it. Oh, there I saw it. It's so tiny. Wait, so can Butterfly use Furiosa if you put the skin onside it? Yes. You can use Furiosa and it'll use, we're gonna have to test that. I want to test that with, like, Basey Sang. I asked about this a few months back. Well, clearly I forgot. You guys know me by now. I clearly forgot. Dog. Bet you. They can math out shoot 4 bullets? Yes. Thank you for the sun shower. Gloppo! I will kill Gloppo. The dog gets to live, but Gloppo must die. I'm sorry, little one. I'm gonna have to kill you. Whee! I know, buddy. And you know what? I'll give you a respectable warrior's death by striking at your eye. Like a warrior. Blah. About visual effects? I think the visual effects are with the skin, yeah. I am evil, yes. Wah. Eh. Wah. You got hands though. Goodbye, Glup. Damn! Glup fell. Blood lasers? What do you mean blood lasers? She just shoots pink lasers. What skin do I want? Like custom or identity? I would like the April Fool skins. That'd be the good one first. These say hopeless, but they actually win. It would be peak. It would. Oop. How does coin raising work? So, here, this is how it works, right? Coins, certain attacks, okay, there are 3 animations in an attack. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end. The way it works is if a coin or if a skin has 3 coins, beginning, middle, end, and it goes onto a coin that has 2 skills, it'll do the beginning and then the end, and it'll skip the middle. So like the first coin is always the beginning animation, the end coin is always the final animation, and then the middle coin is always the middle animation. And that's how it works for skins. So for example, Dawn does like a backflip on her like ego form. She might do like a backflip into punch, 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 like 4 punches, and she has like a 4 coin. It'll be multiple, then it just replays the S1 animation. But if a coin has multiple animations and it only is on 1 coin, it'll play the final hit. So for example, if like Blade Lineage Faust, right? Blade Lineage Faust has a 3 coin S1. But if she was on an identity that only had 1 coin, she would only use the last attack of her S1. Because it is the last coin. If you're Furioso, I believe it should just do the middle parts of the animation where he's firing the gun, and then the last attack will fire the final animation, but again, I don't know. We have to wait. Oop. We're definitely gonna test Furioso. Oop. Like imagine that Sinclair skill 3, but it was like a 5 coiner, so he would just claim my bones 5 times. That is actually true. I have no clue how unfocused volley will work. That is that's actually really interesting. I actually have no clue. It might not work. It might be bugged. Or not bugged out, but it might like be different. Stop time. Well, I guess I'll take this. Average artwork. No thanks. Oop. Sword. Into... Wait, do I have the hat? I do. I'll take sword. Into this. Ah, damn it. I need another tier 2. Glupper. Sundered memory. Beautiful. I got everything I need. Sure, why not? There we go. Full stop on a wild hunt. I think like a teleologic S3 wouldn't work, for instance. Is this boy thinking? No, this is just pure blade lineage. I was trying to. Ooh. I'm trying to test out the last pouch thing, because last pouch made it so that you can't S3 anymore with Mento more, so you have to go for the Ego gift now. So we're just testing that. You know what? I'm not a weenie, guys. Let's just send it all on the head. Something, something, the audacity.
망설임이 없도록. 달을 베어내고.
Owie. Owie. Ow. Ow. Fucking hell, she's fast. Damn, she's beating my fast up. The audacity of this bitch. Get it? Because I said audacity. Foolishness. Do I have a claim my bones? I do. Can I lose this? No. I'd win.
없도록.
I'd win. I'd win. I'm not gonna regret this. Okay, that's Otis. Okay, that's Mussault. Okay, she's staggering my whole team. Okay, hold on. I might regret this. Ah! Damn! The audacity of this bitch! Damn. Hold on, that might be my whole team fucked up. Do we have any BL gifts? No, I don't. Damn. That's kind of crazy that happened. I can clash with everyone. Nah, I don't wanna. I wanna unoppose. I'm gonna do the. I'm not gonna do the mechanic. I refuse to do the mechanic. Oh fuck. Okay, Faust exploded. Hey, Yisang's dead. Okay, oh, she actually. Oh no, she's actually wiping the whole team out, dude. Wait, this is kind of aura though. BL Sinclair. You're the last one. Complete the mission. Am I sure this is a good idea? I think I got this. Watch this.
망설임이 없.
Boom. Warrior.
또래는 뵐 수 있겠죠?
Yeah, hold on. She might. Yeah, she killed Sinclair. I almost won that. I almost won that. She did hit me with the audacity. Fair enough. What happened? I did a little trolling as well.
망설임이 없도록.
아름다운 것,
I refuse to do the mechanic.
그렇지 않은 것.
Listen, can a man not do a little bit of light trolling for fun? Let a man do a little bit of light trolling for fun. Is that gonna hit the head? I broke it, who cares? The audacity? Nah. More like the audacity of her. The thing she could send out to me. Funk. Stand proud, you're strong. Yeah, she hit me with a world slash. I got off screen. I can't believe I got off screened by Ebony Queen. Dude, that's fucked up. I can't believe I got off screened by her. She could only beat me off screen. Okay, see? Boom, 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 boom. And bonk. Oh, there you go. Armless, just like Angdu. Boop. She's not black, dude. Oh, right, I forgot this was an... I'm not even gonna lie to you, I completely forgot this was an Apprentice fight. Like, I actually unironically completely... I thought it was just Ebony Queen, bro. That's kind of fucking funny. I really thought it was just... I don't know why I thought it was just Ebony Queen. I thought it was just Ebony Queen. I kind of completely forgot that there's an apprentice fight. That would have been really funny if I won with Sinclair and I'm like, alright guys, it's over. And then like... I was like, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is an apprentice. True.
아름다운 것.
Boop.
그렇지 않은
Boop. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Albina and just some dude in the mirror dungeon. This be letting her hang out with anybody. He appears to be attacking my John, virtue of humanity. Who is this? Whomstidative. There you go. Faust. Sinclair. They're letting anybody in MD.
망설임이 없도록.
40. God damn. 47. God damn. These are the strongest yield my fleshes. Who's the Dabra of the PM verse? Sora.
아름다운 것.
How much shield does he have? He has in the thousands.
확실하게 갈라지는
Oh,
감각이었네.
there he goes.
이만 물러나겠사옵니다.
Oh, there he goes. Away he goes. Parallel mode. Rock. We got his blade. Shin, this city's sorcery is quite advanced. Yep, pretty much. But she's very cute, so she's allowed to have that. Boing, boing, boing. I could go evil defining. I want to go to get my flesh. Let me go to get my flesh. Someone's Azure Blade. Oh. Alright, you want me to do one of these entangled packs? I'll go fight, this one's probably the... Yeah, we'll do Gluttony. Someone's Azure Gluttony. Line 5. Potentially.
칼을 부딪힐 시간입니다.
A potential line 5, why not even say?
죄를 새겨주겠소.
아름다운 것.
Axe Search? Hell no, I gotta save my Starlight, bro. I gotta save my Starlight for when Extreme comes out, because I'm gonna be spending that bitch like hot cake. A little bit of Starlight here, a little bit of Starlight there, a little Starlight there. I gotta prepare. Once we go full passives, 3 starting gifts. We're going full passive, 3 starting gifts, theme pack search, wish making. When will we have 8 sinners? Dude, okay, unironically, 8 sinners will change the game just like how 7 sinners change it. Anytime we get more base sinners as a playable, the team building variety increases by like exponential. The transition from 6 to 7 in the team building was fucking amazing. It was genuinely so top tier. And then if we get 8 in the near future, I think 8 will probably be bare minimum, like maybe kind of like 11 or something. If you rely purely on 50-50s, that would be fucking evil. What did you say? Nothing. I think it's every 2 Kanos. Well, we had... No, because Kano 7 wasn't, Kano 7 wasn't 7. We had 7 in, Kano 8. I'm pretty sure we got 6 members in Kano 5, right? And then we went 5, then it was 6, we went 6, 7, and then 8. So it'd be on the 3rd one then. What's good? Doing alright. So it would be on 8, 9. Oh, would it be 8, 9, 10? No, it'd be 9, 10. It'd be on the 11th then. I think. Unless I'm wrong. I don't remember. I don't think 6 came out. 6 didn't come out on 6. 5 came out with 6. I'm just saying numbers. Did it happen after Donna's clock moved? No. I don't believe so. We have 7 members against Dawnbeck? Yeah, Dawnbeck required 7 members. We're actually getting a lot of the reverse of that lately. Instead of having, recently, we've been having, instead of having more sinners, we've been having reduced sinners. Like, this Walpurgis was 5 sinners. The Nurse Father fights were 3 sinners. Except for, like, the main team, which was 4 sinners. I personally am down with them changing. We're also going to get reduced sinners again with the LCE Bokak. Because LCE Bokak was duos. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, reduce one skill but add a skill slot, so it evens out. It pretty much evens out. Roach was 2, yeah. Roach was, well, yeah. If you, I don't include the ally NPCs because that's not, we don't control them, right? So. When will all the times that Dante's clock move forward? Kano 7? Kano 4? Hold on, I can check here. Dante, Wiki.gg, gallery. It was... 7, 4, 7, and... Yeah, 4 and 7. That's it. Yeah, 4 and 7. Yeah, because Dante was at, what is that? 9 o'clock. Then Dante moved to 10 o'clock. Now Dante's at 11 o'clock. Or is he at 10 o'clock now? Yeah, it was 4 and 7. Which I guess does, it does line up. I mean, we got a higher team size in 5. We got a higher team size in 8. So maybe it is, actually. Maybe Y'all, maybe whoever said that was spitting. There is a thing to be made there, a point to be made.
착수.
We will hit Doomsday. Well, guys, my prediction for what the hell Dante is going through is, if you remember back in C9 when Hohenheim was talking about the sapling, the tree, the grafted tree. I think during that conversation, Hohenheim looked at Dante's clock as he said that. He was talking about the tree, and then he looked at Dante's clock. He specifically looked at his actual, like he was looking at the. It said like he was looking at the time. So I think it has to do with the sapling. Obviously, maybe that's when they can plant it, or that's when it will grow. Look at his clock. Yeah, it's either that's when the tree grows or that's when they plant it. But, remember, in the Giselle shaft, the Faust said that an apple would bloom from the tree. The apple of fruit, or like the knowledge apple, right? So, could be when the apple forms. Could be when the tree is planted. Could be when the tree grows. No, clock. Ooh, freaky man. It was so freaky. And then Yuri appears, and it's like, what? What are you doing here? And then everyone breakdances. The happy ending. How did I not get a super shop? Was I like 99 or something? I must have been. About the mistletoe? I don't remember this part of the... I don't remember this part of the run. This really was our Limbus. What will happen when the tree is formed? An apple will bloom, and something might happen with like knowledge. I know the Faust didn't really explain it to Stupid Faust because he's very stupid. But something bad will happen, I'm sure. Something bad will most definitely happen. Boop boop.
꽃을 피워볼까요?
Enhance the nebulizer? No, I don't think I will. I'm greeding. Absolute greed resonance. I refuse. Well, when we meet the purple MILF, I mean tier. I mean, I would like to see Iori. It'd be cool. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Originally, did I ever mention that's how I thought the Warp Train Bokak was gonna go? I don't know if I ever mentioned what my Warp Train Bokak theory was. So before we knew what Warp Train was about, like the Blood Fiends and stuff, or related to Blood Fiends, I thought what would happen in the Warp Train is that Iori would appear in the Warp Train and then save us. Not like, obviously, for a good intention, but as like, as a plot thing. Because she could obviously go through dimensions, so for her it doesn't matter. Because I was like, how the fuck are we gonna get out of a warp train? That's fucking possible. Obviously, this is before we knew about... You could just use Mephistopheles. Before just going into Mephistopheles, but... I would be like, oh cool, Iori comes into the warp train after we deal with the Blood Fiends, or she interferes, and it's like, oh, we gotta deal with her now. She saves the sinners for whatever, for her like own needs, and I was like, damn, that would be cool. Do the three beasts ever... Okay, Dante Inferno people. Because I don't actually read Dante Inferno. Does the beasts actually show up again? I assume they will. Do they ever show up in the story? Or are they only for the beginning? That's some fanfic shit, pretty much. I mean, I didn't really know how else they would get out of a warp train. And this is before we knew everything about, you know. She's ducking from Bogey. No, they don't show up again. Damn. Nope, nope, nope. Well, rip the beasts. They had Shin and Mong, bruh. No, that was Yield My Flesh. I just saw it. I'm an idiot. God fucking damn it. God damn it. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna die. I can't believe I saw you in my flesh, and I didn't register. I was distracted thinking about Iori, and I just clicked off it. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'll go line 1 and then we'll refresh it again. I'll do a quick Lepo kill. I'll head back. I am also thinking about her. Her fault. Claire. Donkey. Even Bamboo had Kim left. Damn, did I take a sinking gift or something? I did. Okay, let's grab this then. We might see a cameo. It would be awesome. Alright, who said upgrade Nebby? There you go. Only after the Bokak happened? Yeah, so Bokak is the hard mode. And Bokak is always latest content. So even though it could be like Bokak LCE, and LCE came out way before, it'll be up to the latest, like, difficulty. So... Hi, Gloppo. I'm going to kill you now. I'm sorry. Is everything as poised? No, your greed is hurting the economy. This is Rodion levels of greed. Oh, we're gonna have to fight the slot pickers with a 60? Yep. Yep, we are. Wah. Wah. Blah. Blah. Yeah. Roger levels of gluttony. Flop her down. KQE next. Hiya. Who would win? Gold ship, Heatherson Black, or the King and Binded or horse race? I don't know stuff about Uma Musume. But I assume the Uma horses would win. I stack up my whole team. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna make them stronger. I kind of hope so. I think it'd be funny. I think it would be really funny if they just made them stronger. Stab, stab.
육척이를 꺾는다.
Okay, there he goes. And it's time for the finale. Whoa, ding. Oh.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
I'm gonna go out with a high show. For real. Season 6 is about to appear and just fucking decimate them.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
Boop, boop. We got the criticals. We see the coins. And you staggered me, you bastard. You go here, here. There we go.
망설임이 없도록.
Claimage bones. Big damage. And fuck you, Guido. Okay, good. Again, some values up.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것.
Nice, nice. Bonk. Bonk. Damn, he's smacking the shit out of Ida right now. I would too. Should give me plus coin drop and takes my ego resources away from me. Alright, Mr. My form empties. Gonna go with this. Yeah, that's good.
죄를
Go.
새겨주겠어.
Boom. Another one. Guido again.
육척.
It's fine. Shredding through that attack. You love to see it. The strongest Otis in history. Not bad, 400. Oh yeah, we got this. Oh yeah, Yuzong's got this.
흉터의 결과.
Alright, my form defeated. Hopefully we get Yield My Flesh this time, so we can hopefully I actually can get Bear behind the give this time. God, I'm throwing. Iboge. Iboge. This time I'm not gonna refresh spam. Unless I do see Faith, but I want Yield My Flesh. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever gone this long without seeing Yield My Flesh, except for that time I refreshed it. He just doesn't want to appear. Well, except for that one time he appeared and I trolled. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to fight him on floor 9 then. Do Uma. Uma should be quick. We're gonna have my attack weight. Use pack search? No. I must conserve. Oh Jesus. I must conserve all of my starlight. I'm starlight maxing. I lost SP.
다른 사람을 쓰지 그랬어요. 제 탓하지나 마세요.
Hi Z-Tune, at least you'll make me happy. Thank you. 20 starlight is 20 starlight. I need it. I can't read it. What am I doing? Doing a little trolling. I thought Ishmael would have that negative identity like Enclair or Sunshower head rolls, but no, she did not. I win that. That says struggling, it's a lie. Teaching. That's the best thing about being on Hung Yuan. I'm still near Zichun. Nice. Okay, we are back on the menu.
살을 베어내고
Struggle is dominating favorites. Yep. What I miss? Oh, we're just doing a blade lineage run. Just for chill. For fun. Casually.
새겨주겠어. 육차별을 깎는다.
아름다운 것.
Bonk. We're always in Hung One. Even though we're in the LCE, we're still in Hung One.
베어내고
Doesn't matter. We could come out of the LCE and the whole van would have moved into like a different corp and would still be in Hung One. We're never leaving Hung One ever.
즐겁겠군.
500 Hung Ones.
육차 살을 베어내고
Damn.
육차별을 깎는다.
Damn.
육차
Damn.
흉터의 결과요. 다음번에는 될 수 있겠죠?
There we go.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Bow, 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 bow.
비껴 베어버렸군.
육차별을 깎는다. 뼈를 깎는다.
Beautiful flanking thrust. 1 billion coin power.
난 흉터의 결과요.
아름다운 것. 피어나.
Bam, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da.
배워냈어요.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
배워냈어요. 즐겁겠군.
High shows are the reason that high shows are like easy or like a very good medium is because there's so many of them, and the fact is the way that Lord works, like obviously like he is already like on himself very strong. The fact is he just makes them better and they make him better.
살을 베어내고
Because you could arguably make the same thing about like Blood Fiends. So you could say like Blood Fiends make everything too easy. The difference with Blood Fiends is there's only 4 Blood Fiends. 5 Blood Fiends.
난자오.
Now there's 5 Blood Fiends. Before there was 4 Blood Fiends.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Yeah.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
흉터의 결과요.
Good job, Don.
비껴 베어버렸군.
W double tail, yep.
아름다운 것. 그렇지 않은 것. 흐트러지게. 침착한 결과입니다.
흉터의 결과.
I don't really know what Blood Fiends you could add besides adding filler Blood Fiends, but I don't think you'd want that.
육차별을 깎는다.
They just suck themselves dry. Well, they do get their Blood Feast, but they lose HP.
무대배들.
They are Feast. Or Famine.
흉터의 결과요.
Ren. The virtue of humanity. Bzz, 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 bzz. Excuse me. There we go. There we go. Nice. We're all good here. Yeah, this is good. We don't need SP. We're fine. We don't need SP.
뛰어가겠네.
Nah, next Thursday? Yeah, this week. We have achievements this week and Extreme. This upcoming patch, right here. We get achievements this patch. Hello. I got another claim. A crit? No crit. Boom, bum, bum, bum.
그렇지 않은 것.
Obviously, we'll be on the day. We'll be discussing it too on the day and the day before. Well, day before will be, tomorrow's ID teaser. So, or most likely the Bokak identity, which will be Heathcliff. Sorry, Gregor. We already had Heathcliff before. It'll be Gregor, AEDD Gregor.
그렇지 않은 것.
What are we getting skids this week? Skins are coming this week. Oh my god, Zushu. So, everything that is coming this Thursday, this upcoming Thursday and the next 3 days is the follow. Extreme, achievements, skins, and the quality of life patch. All of this is coming this week. In the next 3 days. There you go. I seen that? Yes. He's just negative. Dude, he's too nice of a guy. He can't, he doesn't want to win against me. There you go. All right. We got that too. All right. I'm sorry. Please give me a refreshed version of Yield My Flesh. I'm sorry for ever skipping on you. Please. It gave me tyrannical pride. Okay, fine. I'll use my damn Starlight. Fine. I'll use the Starlight. I'm not fighting June, though. I'm mad. I'm mad that I had to use my 20 Starlight. This event is useless. That's fine. This gives you Black Ledge. Black Ledge is actually really good if you're a Blade Lineage team. But if you're not a Blade Lineage team, it's not the best. This gives the Worn Hilt. Rusted Hilt, my bad. Okay, a Rusted Hilt, that's good.
꽃을 피워볼까요?
Why don't I cheat at this point? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Gosh, can a man not use some... I want to save my 20 star. It's not like I've been taking like every Starlight pack I saw as well. So like I've been taking every Starlight gift as well. I think I had like plus 30. Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna grab everything in the shop. I have all the I have most of all the slash and poise stuff, so I'll just be able to easily grab in there and just grab the whole thing. Probably cup 2 in case I lose after era. Boop and boop.
아름다운 것.
Bow, bow, bow.
배워냈어요.
이야.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
6점 6점 끊는다.
바나나우, 바나나우.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
And stab.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
And stab.
배워냈어요.
Oh yeah, I like playing Rian. We gotta play more Rian. Obviously, I think I said I was gonna do a keywordless Rian run, see if how long that can go on for. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Guys, too much things to do, man. I want to do strongest apprentices. I want to do a keywordless index run. I want to do strongest Ebony Queen. I want to do strongest Walpurgis.
아름다운 것.
What? Hold on. What's everything I have to do? Let me look. I want to do another Desperado run. I want to do Facade, Blood Fiend, Liu, Lobotomy Identities, Syndicates, Sign of Roses. I just wrote that one down. Why the fuck did I hit? What the hell? Strongest Bong Bong. Yeah, we're gonna do strongest Bong Bong. Are we on full ammo? We technically did a ammo team, but we didn't do it. We didn't do it in a 10.
그렇지 않은 것.
This means it has too much. It does too much content.
흉터의 결과요.
6점 끊는다.
I should go shoot them.
끊는다.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get unlucky.
배워냈어요.
6점 살을 베어내고
And boop.
끊는다.
Yeah.
침착한 결과입니다.
All right. All right. All right. All right. We are good. Strongest Sora. Letting up for the prescript? Yeah, pretty much. Grab this. We'll grab this because I don't have a bit of memory. I'll do a free refresh and then go for the slash gift. Go for this. I'll grab Sung Skill 3. Go for the slash gift. There it is. Worn Hilt. There's the Fractured Blade. Then we'll do some refreshes. I gotta make the Dopo. Up there's the Bamboo Hat. Then I gotta make the Dopo Robe, which is a slash gift. There you go. Hey, we got everything now. Dopo Robe, we got the hat, we got everything. Now, which fusion should we get? I think we should probably get the standard. I think the standard Kurokomo one is better than the non-standard one, so we want the Rusted Hilt. I believe this one is better for us. This one is better if you're a Kurokomo. If you're a Kurokomo, you want to do this one. But I think if you're a Blade Lineage, you want the basic one. Yeah, because you do extra... You just do flat pride damage as a bonus. Yeah. Blade Lineage, you want to do the first standard one, which is Rusted and the Blade. And then for Kurokomo, you want to do the Fractured. The Worn Hilt is better for them. What's the colorful tier 4 gift? Oh, that's the Strings of Fate. It gives you massive final power if you get a 7 envy res. A 7A res, sorry, not envy res. Alright, let her rip. Now that we are the Blade lineage, we are even stronger than before.
그렇지 않은가?
Interesting, middle upscale. Yeah, it's another middle upscale gift, pretty much. It's a middle upscale gift. It's also a Kim Ji-hoon upscale, because he likes sloth resin. Would my first ever be rupture or bleed? You should do both. Rupture, bleed. And... Otis finish him off or no? No, Otis couldn't do it. She's not strong enough to finish him off fast.
사활을 걸고
아름다운가?
Boom.
피어나.
There we go. It is all done. Yippee. Alright, last floor, we're doing bongies. Bong bong, last floor. Oh, hey, look, the cup. I'll take the coupe. Bongy, oh bongy, don't make me pack refresh for you, bongy. Bong bong. Ah, make me pack refresh for bong bong. Very well, my lunatic, my freaking starlight, man, my freaking starlight. It's fine. Alright, these are not the strongest bonbons, but these are strong bonbons.
버릴 수 있는 기회겠죠?
The bees. The bees swarm. Yeah, these aren't the strongest, but they're not weak either. Hopeless. Finally. I've been waiting to see a hopeless for so long.
뺀다면 사활을 걸고 육참
Finally. I can claim bones. It's so peak. We had to grind for this hopeless clash. Damn, hold on. These guys kind of roll like fucking bricks, bro. What the fuck? Do not underestimate these guys.
다음번에는 뵐 수
Oh, I might be terrified when we do this in like... This might be fucking terrifying. I can lose clashes now. Lovely. Keep losing. Yes. More.
육참
Boom. Boom. You would have taken those plus if you want to get the packs you want. True, though. Hopeless is never hopeless when applied to those. Actually true. Dawn nearly lost. She nearly did, but she would never lose. I remember we were doing it at one point where he just couldn't stop losing. He couldn't stop winning. It was too good. Give me that starlight. I need more starlight. I'm gonna have the most starlight in the whole game. Oh, hey, singing machine. We've already had singing machine before. So we're gonna sacrifice one of the base hitters. Heathcliff, you got this. Blah 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 blah. And we're gonna do another one. Well, if we sacrifice Heathcliff, we gotta sacrifice Ishmael.
그러게 다른 사람을 쓰지 그랬어요.
Can I get a new event?
하지나 마세요.
Well, I actually asked for this. Who the fuck is that? The Quailof Overload siren blares loudly through the hallway. We look through the overloading containment unit, but it's obscured with grey, grainy static noisy of some sort. Wait, 1.76 megahertz? There's a note tapped to the wall of this unit. Repression work is effective. The Quailov count has already dropped to 10, but we don't see any agents around. I think Miss Hod or someone warned us about something like this in our past visits. We were told that an increase in Meltdown Gorge would increase the trigger arrival of ordeals. What? Then we better get cracking. Hurry inside, you lot. You sure it's a good idea for us to go in there? Yeah, this is 1.76. Oh, what the hell is he doing here? What the fuck? I didn't even realize. Would it be okay if we just left this as it moved on? Oh, what the fuck? Order the Sinner with Trauma Shield to conduct insight work on the abnormality. Oh, what the fuck? Is that how it's pronounced? No, that's just how I pronounce it. Okay. I'm gonna need to bring Trauma Shield for this one. Okay, I'll do repression work then. Because I know he actually liked repression work. Who will step forth? Luckily, Faust will. Faust exited the containment unit with a good work result. A radio crackling with static akin to the noise from within from the containment unit was affixed on the sinner's chest. Ah, and that's how you get the two-way radio. Oh. Oh, I wonder what you get for doing the trauma shield. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I know about the new event with Chesed, but I didn't realize that there were other ones there too. Oh, trauma just lets you skip the skill check? Oh. I guess because it does require repression, so that makes sense. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Big fan. It's about Mirror Dungeon Glow Up. Dude, these bongbongs are fucking dangerous. Ow. Damn. Oh my god, Odism. Good shit. There you go. Done. Mersault or Ryoshu? Well, which one do you want to put more on your team? I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not good with modern day. Like, I don't know like the differences between 3 and 4 now. I don't usually pay attention to that. So I'm not sure which one is better at upside 3 or 4. Oh, I wish there was an easier way to view it. You know, I wish there was a way to view uptype 3s and 4s besides being from like the dispenser or the battle pass. That's like the only way to do it. If I could like see previously, that would be so useful. Alright, more Starlight, baby. We're getting a lot of Starlight from this. Recoup all my costs. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Bad. Yeah, usually it's like coin power, maybe acid affinity, some extra stuff. But like, I want to see specifics. I'm just greedy like that. See thrill there, but we don't need thrill. We don't need it. I am here. Hyped up, get that hyped up going, hell yeah. Let's get this going up too. This going. Might get bridle up a little bit too for this. And there we go. Alright, we're all slashed up. Envy damage going. We're good to go. A little heal on the team and we get out of here. We should probably revive Ishmael as well, just for the memes. It would be kind of really funny. Actually, that reminds me. Maybe I should fuse the Pierce gift. There we go. Punctured. Ishmael, I'm bringing you back. Alright, let's go. Final floor. Bong Bong versus Bong Bong. Bun Bun. The strongest. I won't fuse. I don't think I had the fusion recipe for it. I only had the hat and the dog. I didn't have the Christmas lights, so I couldn't do it. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. I win. I win. We are claiming bones. Hoorah. Bone claim. Nice bone claimage. Oh no, Faust. Oh no. This is strong. Hopeless Ego, watch this. Oh, after this. Nice. That's good. I got this. I didn't get it. That's fine. You know why? I got that dog in me. Watch this. Wipe out these two bugs, and now I have 100% damage bonus on the big bug. Watch this. Boom. Bam. I lose this. Exactly what I wanted. I wonder if that counts as unopposed as well for the passive. Because the bug takes more damage on unopposed attacks. I wonder if claiming their bones counts. Nice. These guys are pretty freaking tanky, man. Hey, max Blossom for damage. This is good. Do you have good burn affliction? Yeah, he is like Fire Fist levels of burn. You can ask those unopposed, the conventional ones. I don't think so. I actually don't know. I don't think so. Who's clashing this? On.
물러서지 않겠습니다. 아름다운 것,
Boop.
그렇지 않은 것, 희한한.
Wipe all the bugs.
확실하게 갈라지는 감각이었네.
Why am I freaking just murder them all?
흉터의 결과요.
I want to save my flesh now.
살을 베어내 뼈를 깎다.
Fair enough. This one bug is just getting solo bones blamed. Poor guy. Ah! Bun is so loud and scary. Alright.
죄를 새겨주겠어.
Yeah, it's really good, man. I describe Hornet, Mersault, and Thumb Mersault. First of all, Thumb Mersault is more of a tremor unit. He is much more of a tremor unit. But I describe it as this. If the fight is gonna end in under 7 turns, use Capo. The fight's gonna end in over 7 to 10 turns, use Hornet. If you want pure burn focus, Hornet. If you want to use Tremor, Thumb. If you want to do unfocused encounters, Hornet. If you want to do focused encounters, again, short focused encounters, you can do Thumb. But I still think Hornet is really good even for focused encounters, especially like single bosses. Did you dodge a block you were written? No, they don't. They have their own retreat order they go to, so they'll just come back even if they retreat. No, yeah, both are amazing. It is literally just a use case. It's another use case for now. It's like Solemn Lament. It's like Queen. I describe it as like Queen of Hatred Dawn and Middle Dawn. It's the same thing. There's different variations of what you want. Also, I actually think the bleed infliction on Hornet Mersault is actually kind of underrated. Because if you think about it, his skill 2 and his skill 3, which inflict, you know, 2-ish to 3 bleed count. He has attack weight. Right? The thing you might not realize is, well, like, oh, he's got attack weight. That means that whoever he's hitting is getting unopposed bleed count, which is a lot more important than getting hit with like a, you know, clashing. So like, the bleed count might not even be that bad if you're hitting attack weight too. I just have to have the XP for some of the IOD. No, that's fine. Slow battle. Yeah, it's like Brienne. Extreme gives you achievements, which gives you rewards. And lets you get more achievement rewards. And Starlight is used to also clear the dungeon faster. But you need to do achievements. You need to do Extreme if you want to specifically grind projection rate, which gives you the highest amount of levels possible. Right, last one. Goodbye, Bong Bong. Or Bun Bun. Farewell, Bun Bun. You were strong. Yeah. Again, finish him with You My Flesh. Hooray! My stratagem worked, and the tide of this battle is in our favor. Let this tide continue until we find rest a few hours. Not bad. 2 billion on both 2 and 3, yeah. Obviously the GOAT. Sinclair. John Sinclair Humanity. Second. Only to the GOAT, he sang. Not bad, not bad. How much Starlight did I use that run? I mean, I didn't use that much Starlight that run, but I'm curious. Obviously, this was just much more of a casual run. A little bit of a limit test. I wanted to try the new Poise stuff out with Mentor Assault. That's what I wanted to see. Boom. Plus 172, baby. Oh, I'm greedy as fuck, dude. 77 reward cards. That's a lot of reward cards. I could have done that like a grind version of that. Honestly, dude. Bad. I'll claim that. Thank you for the Starlight, baby. Hell yeah. There you go. Boop. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Tomorrow is going to be ID teaser. The ID teaser is going to be tomorrow, which means we'll most likely be getting the LCE Buckak tease tomorrow. Teaser picks. I got surplus. Didn't you get them all at the start? Yes. So if you take all of this, if you take all the passives at the start, it's minus 300. Sorry, that's railway. I can't show it here, but all of them at the start is minus 300, which is pretty good. That means if you just do that, you make profit because you don't want to spend more than 400, around more than 450, or even 450 on hard mode, on superposition. Yeah, and we're getting skins this week. Yeah, we are getting skins this week. I can't wait to make Ada Blossom Faust. It's going to be so cute. She's going to be very cute. Make her so cute. Give me her revive. It'll be so awesome. All they gotta do, look, all they gotta do for Ada Blossom, first of all, make it a WoW. Because she needs a WoW. Right? All you do is just grab the egg and just rip it 1-to-1. If I can find it. This is why we need the sort button. God, please. I need to sort. There it is. Just do this. When taking more damage, fix HP to 1 for the attack. Heal HP. If Yuna has burn, heal 40% HP instead. That's it. Once per encounter for both this and the above effect. That's all you need to do. If you fail, it doesn't count as unopposed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you initiate anything, like with a defensive skill, unless it says unopposed or one-sided. Alright, well guys, look, that is going to be it for today, guys. If you've just joined or you're here recently and you want to know about the patch notes, the first hour-ish of the live stream, the first hour of the live stream is when we talk about both patch notes. We talked about everything to do with extreme, achievements, the new skins, the quality of life. So if you want to look at that, check that out. Again, beginning of the stream, first like 5 minutes of the stream, or first like 5-10 minutes of the stream, we started talking about it. I got them all yesterday. Congratulations. I hope we get some more Cursed Ego gifts, chat, especially when Extreme comes out. I'm very excited for that. And, yeah. No, Faust is still playable, don't get me wrong. I just think it would be cooler if she had a free revive. So, you know. So you can explode twice. It'd be cute. Anyway, that's going to be it, guys. Y'all have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for the teaser. So, yeah, go ahead. Is 24 points extreme enough for 1,000? It should be. If it's still the same amount of point system, yeah, 24 should be enough. But we'll have to test for tomorrow. All right, you guys take care, all right? Have a good one. Bye-bye.